G Money.
I'm back.
Yeah. You look. Yeah.
What's up?
You know.
What's going on, man?
Thank you.
This ain't for you, really.
Thank you.
This ain't quite for
You
you.
know. You know. I don't get though. Like you come in here very fancy, new items. You don't talk to me about anything. I wasn't aware of these things. You're coming in here showing off stuff. What, your Princess sound effects?
Nah. I was just cleaning my laptop off.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
There was a little dust on there.
How you? Oh, first and foremost, last episode was real emotional.
Yeah,
a lot of people reached out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think the follow up is gonna be crazy. How did you feel about the last episode?
You gonna do a follow up for that?
Yeah, the follow up. Yeah. The person that reached out wants him.
Okay, got you.
He wrote me a whole positive thing what he wants to say.
I was thinking more so about him and his daughter coming back. I mean, if she connect, if she, I don't know if she spoke to him or he spoke to her yet, but I think that would be a crazy follow up. Or if we could find a way to maybe get in touch with her and surprise him. And
how did you feel about that last episode?
It was dope. It was very very powerful. I think the people, the fans that's tuned in, they were very pleased with what we did up here, and the way he spoke as well. Like it's not easy as a man to make yourself vulnerable like that, especially in front of a camera on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think what he did was real strong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think people who watched it learned a lot from him and felt his energy and felt his compassion.
A lot of his friends reached out to me. They were saying different things. One in particular, it touched me real quick. Pause. Let me just get into it. Like a lot of his friends reached out and they were just, they were pleased and they were happy because they never knew that he felt this way.
Mm-hmm.
And you never knew. Sometimes communication is the key, especially with friends. And I'm gonna find something. You got okay. I think I get too much comments upon me. I get too much requests. Yeah. So yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Yeah. See, like it's so much in one day. You know how I go. It's okay. We'll get there. No, all jokes aside, a lot of people reached out and they said even Cameron. You saw Cam reached out. A lot of people reached out, man. Was like, yo, he was official. Flip, like he's official. Mano called me. So these are the things that, Flip the Script is doing pretty good. And, we had him on here. I'm not really a basketball fan. Well, I am now. Back in the days, I wasn't watching basketball. I was getting in trouble.
I didn't see that Soul in the Whole movie, though. I didn't watch it. I'm definitely going to check it out, though.
Oh, you going to check Soul in the Whole?
I'm definitely going to check it out. I didn't see that joint yet. But everybody that I posted a clip on my page. Everybody was saying that he was official as he said he was. They said he was really.
I'm gonna play this part.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Queens Flip, I want to thank you for interviewing my day one Bugs, man. That shit put tears in my eyes too, because we never knew he felt like that. He holds up this exterior, man, and it's a tough one around us, man. We never knew he felt like that. But I want to thank you for doing that, man. Seriously, man. That was one of the best interviews to me that you ever did, man. It revealed a lot to the niggas that love him.
Shout out to Wise Brim. So that was what my sister told me, yo, you had a message, and that stood out to me. So it was dope, man. We flipped the script. We going forward. We ain't worried about none of that. They can be mad. Listen. You can be mad at me. Hey, I'm going to Jamaica. My feet gonna be up. I can't talk crazy because I'm married. But a lot of things. Just know it ain't gonna be Desert Storm. I'm gonna be in the ocean, figuratively and literally. Who you talking to?
I need my sound effects back over
Yeah. Well, good to see you back.
Make sure holla at Wayne when you out there. My man Weezy out there. Holla at Weezy. He out there.
You're supposed to come out there.
I know.
But I'm excited about this next guest.
Well, real quick, shout out to the boy.
Oh God, I knew it. I tried to skip.
I know you try to skip through it.
Yeah,
this
I don't get paid from this.
This family right here. This my bro, man. Shout out to Barry Grant Jr. He got his podcast out, Old Even Podcast. We usually don't promote other podcasts up here, of course. You know how we do. But
Respect.
This is a good friend of mine, good friend of Bassie's. You know what I'm saying? Basco.
Okay.
He doing his thing. He's doing a sports podcast, so
nice.
It's different. He's been on the grind. He's been like every day, just episode. Like he been. You know what I'm saying? So I want to salute him. Shout out to Barry Grant. Shout out to my man Rome too on this He Cool Man mask. You know what I'm saying? And by the time the episode dropped, man, look out for that He Cool Man filter on Instagram too. It's looking pretty.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that? It's looking spicy out here, man.
You getting paid from all this stuff? You didn't break any bread with me. Are you all right?
How much you need? A couple dollars? What you need? You going to Jamaica?
That's insulting. That's insulting. You all right? But I'm excited about the next guest. Shout out to the sponsorship. Shout out to the people that's sponsoring you and all that, and to the team. But G Money,
yo,
episode 183.
Nigga, we made it.
Oh, sorry. We got a special guest. My friend.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm going to get at him today.
Oh, man.
Sometimes.
I consider him a legend. A lot of people do. One of the best battle rappers to me. He is. I know I don't say that. JohnDaDon. Round of applause. Welcome, man.
Pleasure.
What do we call you? JJDD?
Nah, JohnJohnDaDon is good.
Oh, okay, so we don't abbreviate it. That's
Nah.
JJDD.
It wasn't a note, though.
Internet
It was
shit. That's what they do on the internet. Some lazy internet shit.
What the note say though? It said John something. Don't say it twice. What
Yeah,
it say?
yeah,
What's
that's
that
a slogan.
joke?
That's a slogan.
I don't know the
That's
slogan.
slogan.
Somebody put me
Please
on.
don't say John if you ain't saying it right?
No, please don't say the John.
If you ain't saying it twice.
If you don't add the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Got it. Same shit. Same
Okay.
shit.
Nah, you supposed to know this. You supposed to know this, bro.
I brought a guy back and you embarrassed me. You forgot about that? I'm still mad about that. I'm still mad. We can get to that later. Yeah.
We got to talk about. I seen a lot. The notes is crazy. I made a few phone calls. I heard about the whole JC stuff, and I heard about I don't know what the fire at the funeral. I heard some stories. We're gonna get to that later on though. You know what I mean? But
you ain't ducking nothing.
you know, but before we get things spicy in here, man, we like to take our time and go back to the history. So, if you don't mind, JohnJohnDaDon, say it. Don't say it twice. Don't say it right. Say the Don. I'm trying to find it in the notes so I can say it the right way.
It's up there. It's on the top, right under battle rap fandom, bro. Look right here. Pause.
Can't read. Hold on.
You gotta get that right, G Money. You gotta get that right before we move on.
Here we go. Please don't say the John if you ain't say it twice. If you don't add the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Yes.
All right. Salute. So listen, take us back before the Don and before the John and all that. Take us back to.
Hey, yo, what? Before the John. I told my man Kurt, I was interviewing John. He said, what? nigga for the 80s? Some Italian nigga.
You have two names like that, right? You have it.
Yeah, John. Yeah, my fault, G.
Take us back to your history, man. Tell us people where you're from, and give us the backstory before we get to the smoke, man.
Yeah. I'm from Yonkers, New York.
Wow, yo.
Yeah, before JohnDaDon, I was John Red. I've been rapping probably for as long as I've been talking, so that's how everybody in Yonkers already knew me. You know what I mean? I started rapping under my brother. I actually started rapping under him. So
shout out to bro in the building.
Yeah, he was already like one of the nicest niggas out there. So he was my competition because everywhere he went, I had to go with him. So when he's jumping in certain ciphers with niggas his age, he got to bring me with him because my mom's was letting me go outside unless so his friends became my friends. So I had to keep up with them niggas at that age. So it was nobody like my age at that time rapping like me. So I stood out immediately. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just how it was in Yonkers before we moved to Atlanta. What's that, 2001? When the towers fell. Moved to Atlanta. It's like 6th grade. We was out there for like a year. We was on the south side, College Park, East Point. Then we went by Turner Field on the west side. We was all over Atlanta. Then I came back to Yonkers, then went back to Atlanta, ending the 8th grade, and I've been there since.
So tell us what it was like for you growing up in Yonkers, though. Like, what kind of kid were you growing up?
Outside, all day, every block to block. Like, I'll be living on one block, but you'll see me on another block, and I'm from this block, like, just outside, like, New York shit. It was...
Come on, stop.
It's a fact.
I know you're outside, but don't say it like that. What were you doing as a kid, man? Come on, John.
I'm telling you, I was running outside with my brother. He's 5 years older than me. So whatever him and his friends was doing is what I was doing. I wasn't doing regular shit like kids my age was doing.
And what was your brother doing?
He was
at the
doing.
time?
Depending on what age we talk. You talk about in Yonkers. I mean, I was still before we went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta like around 11, 12. So I wasn't really doing much, just running outside and rapping. I was rapping a lot. Rapping. DJ Superior got tapes of me at Vision Quest at like 12. I'm still trying to get them. He holding them. But yeah, I was just rapping. That's all it was for me. Just outside rapping. I wasn't into no other shit. Like I wasn't gang banging or fucking selling drugs and none of that dumb shit. I was just rapping, going to school, playing ball too, but that's really what it was. Shit ain't really start getting too messy for me till I moved to Atlanta. Because then I had to, growing up in Yonkers, boom, I was under both of my brothers. Everybody knew my brothers, Bart and Hodge. Everybody knew them. So growing up in Yonkers was kind of easy for me because I'm their younger brother. So it ain't like I had to do much for people to know me.
Right.
But then the rapping shit stood out on its own. So that's when like, oh yeah, this nigga's nice. At first they thought this nigga was writing my rhymes and all that, all types of shit I was hearing. So it really was that, like it was that easy. But when I moved to Atlanta, niggas ain't know my brothers. I had to go to school with niggas. Like I had to really make my own relationships and all of that. So that was a little tough in the beginning.
Right.
But yeah, that's what it is. Like it
So the whole fam went to Atlanta. You, brother, moms and pops, or
me, my moms, and my two brothers. That's been my main household since forever. Like you know what I'm saying? It just my two older brothers and my moms. So an incident had happened in 2001. My mom's boyfriend had shot this dude. Well, rest in peace to Duna. Shot the dude in our apartment. And to avoid going to court, my mom's moved us to Atlanta. So we ain't gotta be no witnesses, like you know what I mean. So they found us anyway, but yeah. He told. Yeah, he'll know more of the story because he was. Yeah, well, I ain't.
So hold on, wait, whoa. You done hit gold. Bing, bing.
Yeah.
Your mom's boyfriend shot somebody in the crib.
Yeah.
Now hold on, before we talk about this, was this case already solved?
Yeah, it's already solved. He did time for it and everything.
Okay, so can you tell us the story? What happened?
Yeah, so from my perspective, I don't even know how old
he was there. Let him talk all out.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. He played the big.
She used to braid hair, whatever. So the nigga came to get his hair braided, but he just was on a whole nother time. Like, I don't give a fuck. Don't come in my house when I ain't in here. And he smacked the nigga with the gun, and
it went off.
His finger hit the trigger and shot the nigga in his eyes. So they was trying to get him like murder in the first degree. He's like, nah, I ain't mean to kill a nigga. Ask them. They seen the whole shit. Like, they the only ones that know what really happened. Like, they went down to Atlanta and came and got us. And was like, yeah, you gotta come up here. He the one that said, y'all seen what really happened. He said he ain't really mean to kill a nigga. It's like, nah, he didn't. He smacked the nigga with the gun, and then the shit just went off and shot the nigga in his eye. And then he died in the hospital like 2 weeks later.
Both of his eyes?
Not just one.
And his left eye.
So what did he die from?
He went brain dead. They had to pull a plug on him.
But he still was functioning. He was talking and shit, saying, like, I'm fucked up right now. Like,
but he called the ambulance for him and waited for them to come get him.
Okay.
all that shit.
So he was telling them like, "Yo, I didn't mean to shoot you."
Right.
So he called them. So all that helped. Like
How you only got 5 years? Cause he
manslaughter. He didn't mean to kill him. Like it was.
I said, call the ambulance,
Yeah, he called the ambulance. He waited.
so what type of time? What type of time was this guy on though? Like, did y'all like him?
Hell yeah.
Y'all liked him?
Nah, he's official. He's a Yonkers legend. He's official. Yeah, both of them was legends. The dude that died too, recipe was a legend too. Yonkers legend too. That's a fact.
So the and the other guy, cause you're not saying the other guy's name. You're not saying my boyfriend's name.
Nah,
I mean, yeah,
Oh, okay.
official.
So
Like if you
they knew each other.
they dapped each other up.
knew, he ain't no.
I know him.
He did?
walked up to him and dapped him up. It's like, oh, what up, man?
Oh,
So then why you hit him with the gun?
He just started arguing with my mom.
He was just on some bullshit.
And he came in there. It was like, yo, first of all, what the fuck you doing in my house? Like, it was a respect thing. Like, if I ain't in this house, don't come in this house. I ain't trying to hear that braid shit, none of that shit. You came up here to get your hair braided. Make sure I'm in the house. Like, don't do none of that shit. And he just was black. He had an attitude of race. So
No arguing back with him.
nah.
he was trying to explain, like, nah, it ain't like that. Hodge right there the whole time. He see everything. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, he was just on some shit that day. Just on some shit that day. Yeah, he's on some
hit him
shit.
with the shit. He ain't try to kill him. He tried to hit him.
Damn.
Shit went off.
So what was the after effect? What happened after that? I mean, with him.
It was.
Yeah.
You skipped out on the robbery shit. Niggas ran in the crib and tried to rob the spot. That's what,
I was
both them
there.
Shits made us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
Just too much shit back to back.
They tried to rob with your crib.
Yeah,
Yeah, they ran in our crib. Niggas ran in our crib with a shotgun and the pistols and all of that.
You wasn't there though.
Yeah, I was there. Hell yeah. I was there.
That was hell
My moms
hostage.
was there. Nah. So like, the
Stop looking at
nigga.
your phone, bro. Come on, you on camera. Come on, man.
My fault. My son calling, man. Come
Oh, pardon me. You're right. Pardon me.
Nah, it's all good though.
Sorry. I never played with children.
Nah, yeah. So I guess it was two niggas outside the crib, and Bart was coming in the crib, right? And they was like, "Yo, we looking for Cool," which was Bart man. So Bart immediately on some like, "Why the fuck y'all here looking for Cool?" Like, so, but he don't think nothing of it. Just come in the crib, and them niggas rushing there. That's when Booch was there. My cousin Booch was there. He from Cali, and this was the one night he ain't sleep with the hammer under the pillow. I remember he kept because when they ran in there, he rolled on the bed like he was laying in my bed. Me and Hodge shared the room, so he was sleeping in my bed. I was in my mom's room. Hodge was in the room with Booch, and then Bart had his own room over there. So when they ran in, my mom's ran and she grabbed me and pulled me to the room and closed the door. And I remember her running in the closet like shaking, like she ain't know who to call. Like I'm just sitting there like, yo, so I hear a bunch of shit going on out there. I don't see it because she closed the door. But I seen when them niggas ran in there before she closed the door. Niggas didn't even have mask on at first. They put once Bart walked through the door, then they put the mask on. Like, then they put the mask on. But yeah, they ran in there, and that's all I remember. My mom's just trying to call somebody. She's shaking, she panicking, don't know what the fuck. And I'm just thinking like, damn, they might run in here. Like, how they gonna let her just run in the room and close the door? She could be doing anything.
Right.
So these niggas wasn't even really on point like that.
They left with anything?
No, nothing.
Boss said the work was in a random crib.
Yeah.
Shit just got silent. Then them niggas ran out.
So this is stuff you're going through. So then they moved y'all to Atlanta. Mama Love moved y'all to Atlanta.
Nah, I think the first time we moved to Atlanta, it was because of the situation with
But why she just picked Atlanta? You have family out there?
yeah, we got family out there. We got a lot of family out there.
Got it. So this
know
is
what
where
I
she
mean?
went. Okay.
Yeah, so when we went out there the first time, it was for that. So after they got that shit settled with the case and all that, we end up moving back to Yonkers. But I guess that taste of Atlanta, once we get back to Yonkers, like, nah, this ain't it. And at this time, I was playing ball, so it would have been smarter to go down there. I'm not getting scouted to do anything in Yonkers. That's how I'm looking at it. So we go back out there to Gwinnett so I could go to Meadow Creek and playing high school ball is where I met Lou Will. We all in Gwinnett County. That's how I met Lou Will. Lou Will tell you from high school. So he went to South Gwinnett. We all in Gwinnett County. So I went down there to play ball, and then we just stayed down there. Like, ain't no point in going back.
Quick question, Mama Love, man. Like, so she was just dating street dudes. Like, what type of Mama Love?
Man,
We gotta
I ain't
protect
gonna
Mama
lie,
Love at all
like,
costs. We gotta protect Mama Love at all costs.
Me and my brothers, we got 3 different fathers. We a lot of years apart too. You know what I mean? But they 3 different niggas. Like, they 3 different, totally different niggas. Like, they 3 totally different niggas. Like, my pops is more like the hustling type. He's the hustler. Hodge pops, clean cut, like suited up, proper voice. You talk to him, he Indian. He sound like a white dude. You know what I'm saying? And Bart pops was a gangster. Jimmy Henchman, big homie, is Bart pops. Like Jimmy, like one of the niggas that Jimmy Henchman and them niggas looked up to, Brooklyn nigga, that's Bart pops. So like my mom's is crazy.
Shout out to Mama Love. Let's put some respect on Mama Love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama Love.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Mama Love, man.
That's a fact.
All worlds.
Yeah.
Yo, so where was your pops at though?
Huh?
Where was your pops at during this time?
He been around. He been around. Like, yeah, he been outside. Like, you know what I mean? The times my pops was distant, he probably was going through something. And I was blessed to have a mother that never talked bad about any of our fathers, doesn't matter what they was going. She never made us feel like they was doing anything wrong. So I had an understanding at a young age, even when my pops wasn't around, I didn't feel no type of way because I knew when he wasn't around, he was hurt he wasn't around. He probably couldn't do what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot as I got older. But we tight now. Like,
When you was younger, you didn't realize that though.
I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really think of it. Like, I didn't hold nothing against him. I didn't think when he came around, it's lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If not, it ain't like, damn, like complaining with my pops at. Like
Yeah, I
it
got
wasn't,
you, I
you know
got
what I
you.
mean?
I got you.
But yeah, he was there. He came around. He came around.
So you guys going to nobody? The guy that got killed, none of his peoples were mad at y'all or mad at
Yeah,
y'all?
hell yeah.
How did y'all deal with that? Like, how did Mama Love deal with that?
He was cool with them.
Yeah, it's like
They
we.
just wanted to know what really happened when we break down the story. They just like,
You know, when shit like that happen, there's a lot of stories. You know, stories coming around that maybe my mom's was fucking with Duna and got caught, because all they hear is this happened, and nobody knows the relationship my mom's had with Duna. Duna was a barber. My mom's always had a low cut, so she used to always keep her shit. And then we was running around with braids. My mom's used to braid our hair, so everybody wanted their shit braided the way we had it. So she would braid his hair, he would cut her shit. So anytime he came over and she would braid his hair, she's braiding his hair in the living room, he would leave. It was never, you know what I'm saying? But that's just particular, that instance when Lonnie came, it just went left. So the stories that was going around, everybody know what's going on now. But at the time, there was a lot of questions. Duna had a lot of kids. Popular kids.
yeah, when we called the ambulance.
Yeah, popular kids, like, you know what I mean? So it was just a lot of, it was quiet drama. It didn't last long though, because a lot of people know my moms too. You know what I mean? And everybody love my moms.
What happened to the guy, Lonnie? Where is he?
He around, he cool. I still sometimes I be speaking to him and shit like that. He all the way legit now. He getting his money. He doing good.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, I fucked with him. He was good to us. He was good to us.
So you come back, you go back to Atlanta, you playing ball. Everybody, the whole family's in Atlanta, yes?
Yeah.
And at this time, like, what is Bart into real quick?
Everything. I'm not gonna lie. Bart is like one of the most interesting niggas you will ever meet, because he end up in situations, and me being his younger brother, I still don't be knowing how he ends up in these situations.
I don't know neither.
I don't know how these people like him the way they do. Bart gets an invite to everywhere, and it just be like, so even in Atlanta, it's the same way. You go to the clubs with Bart, he knows the owners, he knows everybody. Everybody sees him. It's all love. So, but at this time, he got my cousin a deal with So Def, T Waters. And, you know, I guess him and JD knew each other from being around, running into each other. So one day he see JD in a club and he handed him a CD with my cousin on it.
Mm-hmm.
So JD was like, all right. And Bart probably applied more pressure, like, yo, listen to it. So I guess when he listened to it, I remember he left a voicemail on Bart's phone like 6 in the morning, like, yo, as soon as y'all wake up, bring that nigga to the studio. Like, so they brought him to the studio the next day. They did some freestyles and all of that. Next thing you know, he wanted to sign my cousin. And then that was the introduction to how we started being around Bow Wow and all of that shit. And that relationship. That's how all of that came about. And then all of them niggas started gravitating towards Bart. Like, Bart started developing a lot of relationships to the point where Bow told Bart, manage me. You know what I'm saying? Greasy Nah, rest in peace to Greasy Nah. That's a fact. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Who's Greasy? What's his name?
Greasy Nah. He
Greasy
a
Nah.
Yonkers
Tell us
legend
about him.
too.
The cops killed him.
Yeah, the cops killed him. DeKalb County.
So what did he?
He was doing like security for the T.I. Grand Hustle. And
Yeah.
Jagged Edge. And
Jagged
all.
Edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So salute to Yonkers. Rest in peace. So Bart was basically a guy that know how to talk right and be in the right place, right?
I can't even say he know how to talk right, because that nigga be talking crazy.
Exactly.
But you know how Bart is, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. I really,
but he's like that with everybody,
I'm really
though,
hating,
Flip.
bro, on the real. Like, I'm really trying to find something to hate, because I really don't know how he got in those positions. I ain't gonna lie.
My nigga.
106 and Park, you know.
Everything.
They know Bart. Bart is that, you know, and I ask him what he does, and he doesn't give me an answer.
They ain't no. They
See, I
got
don't
a
know
clothing
what he
line now, man. Paradise Garden.
That's fire.
Shout out to Bart.
Like that.
Shout out to Bart.
Paradise Garden.
That's a hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
So
That's Paradise Garden too.
when did you get into battling?
All right, so back to me growing up being known as the young nigga rapping.
Mm-hmm.
It got to a point where everywhere I went, it was, John, let me hear something. So I had to keep having verses, because after 2 days, everybody in Yonkers done heard the other shit. Right. So I got to keep writing. So, and then that's just really what we was doing, as far as anytime it was a cypher, anytime we around niggas, we heard rap. That's what it was. It was the competition with that. We had blocks. We had beef with blocks, like rap beef. Like, from the block we was on, we beefing with other niggas. There was the Locusts, the Hash Kids, and the Bugged Out and all of that. So it started with all of that. So when I went to Atlanta, I kind of was just picking fights with niggas. I was really ready to show off almost. Like anytime I'm in the room, it was me and Third. We was like, yo, who rap? Anytime we in a room full of niggas, we know somebody rap. Mm-hmm. Who rap? And that's how we was drawing attention to ourselves. And I was doing that in school too. Like anytime I waited for anything as far as rapping in school, I'm on it. That's how niggas gonna know me. Mm-hmm. And that's really how it went. Like every time, like there's a few stories that happened in these schools. He was there, one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a few stories. I was just on it. So by the time I actually started battling on camera, like in Grindtime in 09, I was already accustomed to battling. So it was almost like this field was damn near made for me. Because I was already doing it. Everywhere I went, that's what niggas was knowing me for. So when it came to that, and then when I started there, in the beginning, I had to figure out, like, as far as how to battle according to what that was, because I was losing in the beginning. The tag tournament, yeah, but that wasn't really a battle. 2008, JD, he had a this is a crazy story, I ain't gonna lie. 2008, JD, I guess he had a deal with the Tag Spray. Mm-hmm. They had a label. And JD was running his label. So he had signed Q the Kid. So to break Q the Kid, they did a tour. Survival of the Freshest tour. And every tour they did rap competitions and shit like that. Whoever won the competition would win $5,000 and a recording deal with JD. At this time, JD don't know me for rapping. He don't know me for rap. He just know me from playing basketball. Anytime Bal used to call me to come to the studio, it was to ball. It was to play ball. He called every nigga in Atlanta that he knew played ball to come to the studio because they had the court in there. So JD didn't know me from rapping at all. I wasn't around there telling niggas I rap. I'm there because y'all signed my cousin. The attention is on him. It's not about me as far as rapping go. So when he had the shit, it came to Atlanta, and Hydra's gonna do it first. And then Bart told him, he was like, nah, don't do it because if you win, they're gonna say it's rigged because it's so close. Let John do it. Crazy. So we got to get there. They said they taking 60. It was 60 rappers. We had to get downtown by a certain time. We didn't have no transportation. We got on a train and all of that. Long story short, we got there a while late. So out of it's 200 people in line. How the fuck we gonna be the top 60? So immediately from there, I'm giving up. Like it's over. It's over. Then we see them niggas pull up. We see Q the Kid. We already know Q. So we holla at Q, like, yo, what's up? Shit, John trying to get in this shit. Like, so they put me in line. Now I'm number 9 in there. So I'm number 9. Dead serious. So look, though, it gets crazier. So number 9 out of 60. And how they judging it is off crowd reaction. I only came there with my moms, him, and my girl. Wasn't Patricia with us? My girl at the time, my ex, yeah. I think she was. So it was just us two. Niggas is coming in there deep. Every rapper, like, it's flooded in there. It's at Center Stage. Yeah, it was at Center Stage downtown. Yeah, so come on, my nigga. So anyway, we go in there. I go 9, right? I go, and, you know, they going crazy for me. They love me. You can't curse and none of that other shit, but I just put some verses together like, fuck it. They love me. So I'm keeping the score in my head. Because they only taking 4 out of 60. So I'm looking like, if there's 4 more niggas that get a higher score than me, I'm leaving. Ain't no point in me being here. I'm a sore loser. Ain't no point in me being here. So I'm sitting there waiting around. Mind you, I went 9. It's 51 more niggas to go. Yeah. So I'm sitting there waiting and I'm hearing people go crazy. And when I thought I heard the 4th score higher than mine, I remember texting him. I'm like, yo, we out. It's over. I lost. He was like, you lost? Nah, hold up. So anyway, I'm waiting for him to text me back. He like, yo, come over here. Him and my moms is in the VIP. They backstage. So even if they was making the most noise they could for me, like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they backstage. So he like, come over here. I'm the only nigga that's in this competition walking backstage over there to the VIP. So the nigga from ATL, what's the nigga, Kassan, what's his name? That's my man, too. I'm fucking his name up. Yeah, he was on Snowfall, too. But I guess he was running something back there. So I think either Hodge or my mom's asked him like, yo, he good, right? He was like, yeah, what's your name again? I'm like, JohnJohnDaDon. He looked at the sheet. He said, nah, you in first place. You good. What? Yeah, fuck me up. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, nah, you good. You can stay right here. You good. So it get to 60. Now all of a sudden they add 5 more people. Because the last person they add was the host brother. The host brother. So when he get up there, he was nice. He wasn't trash. But you could tell he lied about the score. You could tell the host was lying about what his score was. So they got him in there. And then they had the chick Mac Breezy, the one I used to fuck with Gucci Man. She was in there 50 deep. There was no way she was going to lose that. Like, she was in there 50 deep. So the last 4 people is me, the host brother, Mac Breezy in there 50 deep, and somebody else. And somebody else, she had a whole support system. So, and then when it got down to the last 2, she had a high score because of 50 people. Now they trying to figure out between me and this nigga. Mind you, the host keep lying about the score. So it doesn't matter what the score really is. He gonna lie for him. And he tried to lie for him. But the crowd was on it. The crowd was like, nah. And then they said he cursed anyway. The host was like, nah, he ain't cursed, did he? And the whole crowd was like, yeah, he cursed. He said, nigga, get him out of here. Like, get him out. So now it's me and Mac Breezy in the last, and she's 50 deep, and I'm 2 deep, and they backstage. So, but what fucked her up was the last shit, it was 2 rounds. It was 1 on beat, and it was 1 acapella. And the acapella is what fucked her up. Because I'm really a rapper. She was just really just swagging. She ain't had no bars. So the bars that I had, they was going crazy. So I won the whole shit. And that's how JD found out I rap. He didn't know I rapped until I won this whole shit. Wow. Out of 65 people. I got a picture online somewhere with the big ass check they gave me.
How much they gave you?
It was 5,000. It was 5,000. Huh?
You never get that bread.
Hell yeah, I got that money. You crazy?
You sure?
I had to sign an affidavit. And hell yeah, I got that money.
So after that, but at the time you was John, not JohnJohnDaDon.
No, I was JohnJohnDaDon. See, watch your mouth. See, I see what you was trying to get to. Watch your mouth. I was JohnJohnDaDon.
JohnJohnDaDon since
When
I
the-
know him.
When the whole Don thing came into play, though.
There you go.
When that came into play.
For what? Let me guess. An Italian.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit.
You love the Italians, bro.
That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
John, come on, stop
Nah,
playing.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, really what it was, I was thinking of an AIM name. When AIM was popping, I was thinking of an AIM name. I couldn't have John. And then I liked the way JohnJohnDaDon sounded. So I just used that for an AIM name at first. Then I just ran with it like, all right, that's my name type shit.
So,
Here we go.
was Hollow out at this time? Was he out before you? Was he a known? Were you aware of his existence when you had your name?
No.
You was not aware.
No, because I wasn't aware of Grindtime at the time.
So it's like the what record?
And I'm in Atlanta. It ain't like I'm in New York to where I'll be hearing.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
What record that Diddy had and somebody had the same beat? So it's a coincidental like that's the Don. Was, remember, you know what I'm talking about? It was he had a beat and then somebody had the same beat. I don't know if it was Drake or somebody, but it was some crazy stuff. But
yeah, it was all coincidental though. It was all
that wasn't intentional.
Hell no.
So when he would say or when they would say that you were following him, they would base that because
just the name, just because the name.
And he might have been out before you. He was out before you.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
battle
He was
rap
more
scene.
popping. He was regarded. When Hollow entered battle rap, he entered at a high ranking. And he stayed at a high ranking for a long time. So when you got me coming in battle rap, they just be like, nah, we already got a Don type shit. Mm-hmm. And that's where that whole thing came from. And where niggas was like, yo, you trying to be like him. But nobody has ever said I rap like him. I don't rap like him. So how would I try to be like him the way I don't dress like him. I don't do anything like him. It's like he had no influence. Even when I got into it, Hollow he was never one of my favorites. I always respected him as like his, like, you know what I mean, how people regard him, but he wasn't a nigga that I was looking at like, yo, I want to rap like anything. He had no influence. I just wasn't going to change my name just because he exists. That was my name.
So do you remember? Okay, so before we get into the whole Hollow thing, who got you into Grindtime? How did you end up getting into Grindtime?
So I was at my man Saya crib, and Saya had asked me, because we was already heavy on the Reed dollars and shit like that. I was heavy on the Reed, right? Reed is my man, regardless what you might think, Flip. I fuck with Reed. So we was heavy on the Reed shit, and I remember him asking me, yo, you heard this nigga named Conceited? And I'm like, hell no. He's like, yo, this nigga's nice. So one day I was at his crib and we was watching, and that's when we started watching the jungle battles. Then they went into Grindtime and all of that. So now when I go to the crib, I'm going down the whole battle rap wormhole through Grindtime, watching a bunch of Grindtime shit, seeing who's who and all of that. Then I come across a video the way it say, yo, we coming to Atlanta. If you want to enter, send your email. I already watched the shit, bet it's lit. So I sent the email. They never reached out back to me. They never reached out. Then probably like a week later, I'm just randomly talking to Saya again. He like, yeah, I got to get ready for this Grindtime battle. I said, damn, word? Like, how you get that? Like, I emailed them niggas. They ain't hit me back. He was like, you got the right email? Long story short, I had the wrong email. They changed the email. So once I sent them the other email, I sent the long-ass email talking wild shit, too. Look, I don't know if y'all know me, but I'm about to flood this shit. I'm going to end up hosting this shit.
John,
I'm going to take this shit over. So I gassed it. I gassed it crazy. I
Can I hype him up, though?
Yeah. So they booked me against the nigga that was their favorite at the time. So my first battle was a main event because of how much I gassed it. And I came there wild deep, too. I came there wild deep and lost. I lost.
To who?
PC. It's my first Grindtime battle.
Okay, you lost to PC. Okay. Badly?
No, not badly. Not badly. It's just they had judges and the judges voted for him.
Okay, got it.
what I mean?
But you could say your Flip, I lost.
Yeah, I lost. I
Okay,
lost.
okay,
I lost.
yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
right.
Hell yeah. But I lost.
We don't hear that often.
We don't.
We
Man.
don't hear that. That's why I'm a little shocked. Like,
a lot of people not like John.
Yeah, I lost. But that's what changed a lot because you know how like in battle rap, I'm known for a nigga that's always consistent, that don't choke and all of that. Like that's But my very first battle, I really choked, but I knew I was going to, but I had a backup verse prepared anyway. I already had verses. So you can't really tell unless I tell you the story. If you watch the second round, I started to get into a scheme, and then I just jumped into some other shit, and it had nothing to do with the scheme. So the scheme, I was like, I'm about to break down PC. I had a whole PC scheme. Then it just, if he think that he better, I let the Beretta fly, dot to his top like the lowercase letter I. Like I just started going into some other shit. But that was an old verse that I had already. It was cool, but they loved that nigga at the time. He was like the favorite. He had a different flow. He was like distinct. It was just different.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. PC ended up on Bullpen. Yeah, once I got Bullpen, I called that nigga. Come on, we lit. He battled Magic and all that.
Go next. Shout out to PC. We gonna get to PC. So what happened next? What happened? It's right there on the other side. It's right there. There we go. Yeah, it's all right, old man.
Yo, chill.
So what happened? What happened? So after you lost to PC, what was next? Did they didn't like?
Yeah,
did it
they kept
deter
fucking
you?
with me. Nah, because shout out to Direct from Grindtime.
Shout out to Direct. Yeah.
Even in the beginning when I felt like things wasn't going my way, I remember he used to be telling people, and because other people used to tell me like, yo, watch out for John. He gonna be it. And I was looking at the time like, damn, if the league on the Grindtime is saying like this, I gotta figure some shit out. So I ended up battling PC Man next. Bach the guy, I smoked him though. But he was I don't know what he was doing. He was preparing on the way there type shit. He was just all over the place. We ain't seen him since. I smoked him. And then I battled one of the niggas that judged the battle with PC because I was mad. Because even when I was losing a lot of these battles in Grindtime, the internet was like, yo, John is getting robbed on Grindtime. So when Smack came around the URL, they was like, yo, John need to be over there. Fuck what they got going on. So that's really what the whole wave was for me. Once I started getting my shit right in Atlanta, everybody wanted to see me on URL at that time.
But you met. You good part me, bro.
When did the whole Freestyle Friday joint come into part? After all of this?
After all of this. When the Freestyle Friday shit came about, around this time, I was making my name. Like, I was the number one, like, new nigga coming up at that time, that whole wave. So I got a call from, because I didn't audition for 106 in Park. I didn't go out, they called me. Like, they called me. Bones Brigante called me. Shout out to Bones Brigante.
Shout out to Bones.
At the time, you know, he was one of the 106 in Park champions. So the nigga that was running the 106 in Park part, I mean the Freestyle Friday part of 106 in Park, his name is PC, which is funny too. But he was managing Bones. So they was trying to figure out a way how to, I guess, recharge the Freestyle Friday shit because it wasn't as popping as it was. So he like, yo, can you reach out to one of them battle niggas? So Bones looked at it like the top tier niggas wouldn't do it. And they wouldn't unless they getting paid or, and then it's like, that's a watered down version. That's watered down. Nobody wanted to do that. So he thought like, yo, we could reach out to John. He knew how this nigga coming up, see if he do it. So he reached out. And at first I'm like, I don't know. Because I had another battle. I think I had 2 battles that same month. This is October. I think I battled Av and K-Shine this month or some wild shit. Like, but I had other battles, but then I started thinking about like, yo, if I complete all these battles, I'm gonna be that nigga. So that was my motivation, like, fuck it. So yeah, they called me to do the 106 in Park shit. And at this time, Bow is hosting. So Bart is up there all the time. So when I get up there, it was almost like I've been there. Like I'm all over the building. I'm doing all types of shit. Like, but they was like, oh shit, once they heard or whatever. But anyway, I get there. And I lose the battle according to the judges. But even the producers didn't really agree. The producers, as soon as I got off the stage, they told me they wanted to bring me back for a wild card immediately. At this time, the ratings actually went up. Because I had the battle rap culture tuned in to Freestyle Friday for this particular day that wouldn't watch this shit on any other Friday. So the ratings went up. So now they start asking questions. Yo, who is this nigga? Like, why? Like, where he come from? Like, what he got going on? Oh, he battle on Smack. What's smacking you already? Oh, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? And that's when Bow made that connection, and UFF happened from that. From when I went up there and them ratings went up. So like, hold on, this is a thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is really a thing, and that's how UFF happened.
Wow. Let's back up a little bit. At the time, did you meet Hollow and Grindtime at that time? Did you have a conversation, or he just thought that, or he was just that dude and he didn't speak to nobody?
Nah, I met him when I battled Latazay, my first battle in New York, because I started in Atlanta on camera with Grindtime.
Okay.
So they booked me to come to New York for the first time. His man T Moneybags at the time was battling, so Hollow was there, and the first time I met him, he embraced me. It was all love. I was there, wild deep, wild Yonkers niggas. It was wild Queens niggas there. Yeah, it was wild Queens niggas, but we was together. It was like a Yonkers Queens connection. Like, they embraced me. It wasn't no hating shit. They embraced me. Like, they was like, yeah, it was love. And Hollow was the main one. He was embracing me. Then after a while, you know, we was texting and shit, like, with certain things was happening. He was showing love. It wasn't until when I was about to battle Moneybags, which is his man. Now,
T Moneybags?
T Moneybags, yeah. I was about to battle.
Shout out to T Moneybags.
Shout out to Moneybags. I was about to battle him, and at the time, also, it was a lot of talk between John and Hollow. Like, people was trying to say they wanted to see it. So I remember texting this nigga like, yo, I don't want to catch you off guard, but too many people were asking for this. I'm about to start shooting at you. I'm about to battle your man. I'm about to start shooting. And he responded some funny shit, like, yeah, you better be worried about what they saying about you in Yonkers or some shit. But it was just him being funny. It was like a joke. It wasn't no. But anyway,
what they were saying about you in Yonkers?
He was trying to say, like, as if Moneybags was gonna expose me in a battle or what they saying about me in Yonkers. That's what he mean by that. Like,
okay,
you
was
couldn't
there
say
any expose that? There was nothing.
What he said was, I used to run around with my brother Rhymes at Mark Twain Junior High, and I just told y'all people thought my brother was writing my verses.
Okay.
So that's all he had. Like,
so he wrote that, and then what happened?
Oh, once I started shooting, I don't know. He started feeling some type of way for real. That's where the riff came. He started feeling some type of way.
How you know you felt the type of way?
I put out a diss record. And he started.
This record towards who?
Towards Hollow.
I just wanted to be, I just wanted to hear it, so be clear.
Yo, what's wrong with this dude? What? Who says that, man? Yo, come on, turn up. See, there you go.
I'm about to start shooting. What's up? This is battle rap.
That's a fact.
This is battle rap.
But he didn't agree to it.
But he knew what was what.
He thought you was his friend.
He
yes?
had the floor. We can't say we was friends. I only met him one time. We
Oh,
had two
now you wasn't
conversations.
friends. Oh, but if you probably wanted to hang out, you would have said that was your peoples, huh?
Nah, he couldn't be a friend because he was already like. If people was mentioning my name with his name, it would have had to be a battle. I can't be a friend. We can't be friends until we battle. That's how I'm looking at it. Because I don't like battling my friends. And the only separation that would have came from my name and his name would be from a battle. If not, I would never be able to outlive the you trying to be hollow. I would never be able to outlive that.
I have a question real quick. Now, this hollow thing was brewing before you got the URL?
Trying to get the timeline right because the Money Bags battle, I battled B Magic before Money Bags, right? I think I battled B Magic before Money Bags.
Right?
Yeah, because that's when URL. So B Magic was my first battle on URL,
Proving
and then
ground,
Grindtime was trying to come back, and that's when they asked me to be a part because they was dying at this time, so they was trying to come back. Then they asked me to battle Money Bags. So yeah, leading up until that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you give Norbes credit for finding you or no?
He get some credit, but it's like somebody told him about me, and then it was around the time where the buzz was already crazy. It ain't like he reached out. Like I guess he made the connection or whatever. So Norbes was I said this on my show too. Norbes was the first contact that I had with URL. So in that regard, yeah, he get credit. Like he definitely get credit.
So he brought you to URL.
He brought me to URL.
So you give him credit.
Yeah, he brought me to URL. I mean,
When we went to that battle with Preach, Smack was like, yeah, I heard of him already. And he was already...
yeah, but what I'm saying is Preach ain't make that connection. Like Preach might have made the introduction. Norbes was the one that was... I mean, I don't know how the conversations went. All I know is like as far as the person that's connected to URL, Norbes was my first contact.
So... You know a lot of things that's going on. Like Norbes is suing the URL now, yes? For $40 million and all that stuff. Your name is on the list as one of the people that he found. Did
$40 million.
Yeah, but you know, he didn't find me. Somebody else. It was shout out to Miss Gracey.
From Guerrilla Warfare.
From Guerrilla Warfare.
Shout out to Guerrilla Warfare. Shout out to
Miss Gracey, the one that told Norbes, yo, you need it. Because I was reaching out to Norbes beforehand. I knew he was the point man because he went and was it him? Nah, he didn't get Saya over there, I don't think. But Norbes was, you know, he had his everybody. I don't know how people knew, but everybody knew Norbes was the man to get in contact.
But he still bought you over there though.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was the contact person.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah,
it's on the paperwork that I read.
Yeah, tell I didn't get my name off that paperwork though.
You don't like that, do you?
I mean, I don't really care for it.
How do you feel about that situation with Norbes?
I mean, shit. We don't know what's really going on there. To if Norbes feels like $40 million is a lot of fucking money. Like I don't know like how you planning on getting that. If you could prove that, feel like you worth that, do your thing. I don't see that happening like that. But shit.
Did you see 400,000 happening or something like that?
Probably not no 400,000. Probably. This shit probably would get settled out, but I don't. The way these niggas, they not worried. They not worried at all. So, I don't think there's gonna be no settling. I think if Norbes want to take this thing to court, they willing to go however long. They really not worried.
But the scenario that happened behind it with Twerk and all that, did you ever have an opinion or you just mind your business?
I mean, for the most part, I mind my business.
Respect.
But it was a wild situation. Norbes took accountability for that. He knew where he was wrong at in that aspect. So that was just some, you know.
Do you feel like them firing him? What do you feel about that? The fact that they fired him, they let him go. Do you feel like they did the right thing? You being a businessman yourself, Bullpen Battle Leagues.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Because Norbes was bringing a lot of different kind of energy, negative energy. Like he was you representing. He didn't realize, like, he probably knew it, probably just didn't care. But when you speak and you voice your opinions the way you do, and you causing issues with different people, you represent URL. So if these people want to catch you for something that you said, they know they could catch you at a URL event. You bringing that type of attention there where business supposed to be taking place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was a lot. Like, Norbes was in internet beef with everybody.
He was.
And you got these niggas that don't issue no public opinions. Like, not at this time. You ain't gonna get Beasley or Chico or Smack to say something crazy like how Norbes would say. So, yeah, and it's a lot of other shit that was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
that,
of course.
You know, but I think it was the right move. Like, not to try to shit on Norbes, but as far as the energy that he was bringing to grow, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to do that.
So, your first battle on URL programs was against who?
Be Magic.
Be Magic. You
Be
lost.
Magic. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
You won.
That's where the multiple choice started.
You won.
Yeah.
But the multiple choice, they said that you took it from,
Yeah.
No, hey, hold on. Did you take it? Are you going to admit
No.
that? Stop.
No.
Yo, you can't have too much coincidence, bro. You can't.
No, I didn't.
You my man,
I
but
didn't.
stop. Enough.
I didn't. I really didn't.
So what, you missed the coincidental?
So let me ask you this.
I just say, I am flipping. Answer that.
Why nobody knew of this Serious Jones multiple choice until they heard mine? Nobody knew. So niggas expect me to, like, I'm watching Serious Jones. The only Serious Jones battle that I saw at that time was Jin. That's the one that mainly everybody saw. This battle where he said the multiple choice at is not, you got to be searching for it to find it. You got to be searching for it to find it.
So you try to say, but people search for things to find things of other people and use it like it's their own. That happens all the time.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
John, so you missed the coincidental.
On my son. I didn't do that. I didn't watch.
At all? So you never, before
I did the multiple choice, I never seen that battle.
Okay, you
that
never.
particular battle. No.
But you can admit now that your flip.
Did he say it first? Yeah, he did it first.
Okay, but you wasn't going to change it because you're from Yonkers and you're stubborn, yes?
Nah, it's not. It's my shit. Like, the fuck?
So
that's what people know me for.
If somebody say, please don't say John.
They copying. Cause you know where it's came from.
Wait,
you know how many battle rappers will say a bar that's been said 1,000 times all the time? It's just different variations of these bars that's being said. Well, They're not watching, and then it's just how it happens. It happens a lot. You could literally watch any battle and pick a bar, and if you watch any other battle, or like 10 other battles, you're going to find at least 3 other niggas that's going to say something similar to what this nigga just said around the time. It just...
Why did they... Okay, but all right. So he said it first, but how did his go? Do you know how his went? Since you watched it after?
I don't.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't remember.
You don't know how it goes, right?
But my shit was
more potent, right?
Yeah, it was set
He
up
perfectly.
It was set up perfectly.
You should have said,
the only thing he said the same is the all of the above. Like, everything else is like, it's not. It's just the all of the above shit.
What about the A, B, C?
That's what I'm saying. The all of the above shit.
All right, but he still said the alphabets, yes? The A.
Yeah, the all of the above shit, though. So if he said A and I said A, that means I took the A from him.
No, you see me asleep. You want to be funny.
What I'm saying, like, the whole, if you watch it, it's like, it's 2 different shits. It's 2 different everything. It's 2 different everything.
Did you ever think he was nice?
Yeah, when I watched him versus Jin, he was, because Jin was the man. And he cooked Jin. So, yeah, I thought he was a problem. Then when he battled Murder Mook, that was fire. I think when I first watched it, I might have had Serious Jones winning when I first watched it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I definitely, at a point in time, Jones, he seemed like he was a nigga that was tough to beat.
So, did he ever discuss with you about stealing his, I fixed it.
I thought that was your friend, man.
I said it is.
Sometimes, G.
About having this. So, because people accuse you for a long time in battle rap for where did the stealing come from then?
The stealing came from.
Honestly speaking,
yeah.
I don't remember. But
it started from Hitman. It started from Hitman. When I battled Hitman, I flipped a lot of Hitman shit on him. So when Hitman got so many fans, they got to find a reason to say I lost. So what they say was, he said all Hitman shit. He said all Hitman shit. Then it started out as a joke, like as a thief and like you stole Hitman shit. I'm flipping his shit on him, which what a lot of battle rappers do. That's what you do. You flip somebody's slogan, you flip whatever. I'm flipping his shit on him, but it's so crazy. Like people are reacting like they never heard it before. So for him, he put that out to his fans, and that's my man to this day. He put that out to his fans like, yo, he took all my shit. Like, even when I said the J.R. Smith bar to him, if you pay attention on stage, he's saying, yeah, that shit hard. That's my shit. That shit hard. That's my shit. So that's where it started from. Not
Why did you
before
choose that
anything
angle?
like that.
Were you lazy that day?
Nah, it was strategy. It was strategy. If I'm about to battle on stage in front of thousands of people, this is Webster Hall, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Against the best the best performer in battle rap,
Best.
G Money. Nobody's gonna argue with you on that. Right. So what is my strengths? What is his strengths? What is his weaknesses? Whatever. So he got performances. So if I flip his performance on him, I'm looking at it like whatever y'all like that he does, I'm gonna show y'all I can do it better. So I'm gonna get the credit. Like, so if y'all cheer for him, y'all have to cheer for me. You can't do it because so that was my whole strategy, and that wasn't the first time I used that. I used that against Bill Collector, but people ain't catch on. So I did it again against Hitman because I'm battling performance. When Bill Collector first came out, the nigga looked unbeatable against M City. I watched M City go crazy. My nigga M City had the most bars ever, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter with Bill. So then I'm like, damn, I remember my pops telling me, he was saying it in a joking way, but because I battled B Magic the same day Bill Collector battled M City, and my pops was like, yo, stay away from Bill Collector. I remember walking out the building, smacking him, was excited about Bill Collector, so in my head like, yo, I got to get Bill Collector out of here. Like, they talk about this nigga too much. So my thing was, he's a performer. I'm going to flip his performance. I dedicated one round to rapping like him. Dedicated one round. I'm like, oh, okay, this shit works. So now I'm about to battle Hitman in front of all these people.
And who won between you and Bill Collector?
Come on, man.
Come on.
You got to ask that.
Of course I do.
You got to ask that. Come on, my nigga.
But do you understand?
Yeah, I'm a killer nigga how you would. So I was setting all that up. But yeah, I think majority got me, consensus got me beating Bill Collector.
Do you understand why the people might have said you stole though? Like from a consumer's point of view in the crowd, watching the crowd. Do you understand why they might have said that?
It was only to discredit. It wasn't like the people that was saying I was stealing were the same people that wasn't giving me credit for anything. So it ain't like it's somebody that's like, yo, I fuck with John, but this nigga stealing. It ain't that, because the people that fucked with me know what I was doing. They know where it came from. Like, you ask a lot of people, like, now, like, that shit is over. It was just a timing period. It was like, we got to put something on. Like, when you got somebody that's hot, where everything just seems to be going good for them, they got to look for something. So they grabbed on to this stealing shit because they had nothing else to say. It was nothing else. So then it became a joke. Then the people started saying it in bars and people getting reactions like, yo, I got the steal like John, and the crowd would just go crazy because they know what they talking about. It ain't that they agree with it. It just became popular to mention.
But it was a long time though. It bothered you at one point, didn't it? Didn't it bother you?
Yeah,
I mean, you went off. I saw you going off. Didn't it bother you?
But it wasn't just that. It was just the overall hate. I feel like, damn, like what am I doing? Because there was a lot of niggas that was getting a lot of love that wasn't really taking the shit as serious I was. So in the beginning, there was a lot of bitterness too. It was like, damn, like this nigga, how he popping? This nigga ain't nice.
So you was a hater.
Yeah.
Watching other niggas.
Yeah, but I wasn't like,
Respect.
I ain't gonna say because I wasn't hating. It's
Don't
just
change it. You acknowledge it. I don't do that.
Nah, because it wasn't hating. I want to say it, but it wasn't hating because it ain't like I wanted the niggas to fall off. I'm looking at it like if he in that position, I could be there too. Like it's like, what am I doing? So I was looking at other niggas more so like motivation. It's not like knocking them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
so let's go back to Hollow real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to hash something back up, but I am going to bring it up. You guys had a fight, remember?
Yeah.
People was throwing at the glass, or you was throwing in the glass and hitting the head all the time.
I was throwing in the glass.
No. Honestly speaking,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like without being disrespectful or insulting, because that's not what I want.
Nah. Me and Hollow cool too.
So do you remember that day?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You hit your head that day, so I just want to make sure that you remember.
Nah, I ain't hit my head that day.
Okay.
I hit my
Why
head
were
that
you
day.
talking? Were you were the aggressor that day?
No,
yes?
I wasn't.
You was not the
No.
aggressor. Just want to get that everything because I remember what happened.
Yeah, it was.
So
I
tell
was
us what happened when you
aggressive.
walked in the building.
You
And
the-
why? Wait, before you say that, why was the tension thicker than German guard dogs at the time between y'all?
I didn't
Lines
know it was static like that. I'm gonna keep it 100. Cause we ain't had no contact in a year and a half or something before that incident. So it ain't like it's been nothing. Remember I told you I did the diss record. He got mad, and I remember D Chambers called me one day, and he was like, "Yeah, yo, my man Hollow feels some kind of way." I said, "He feels some kind of way over a diss record?" I told a nigga I was gonna start shoot. I said, "Yo, Chambers, I ain't gonna lie. If he feels some type of way, then he could do what he need to do when he see me. Like, if he feels some type of way." But that died down. Like I'm talking about like a year and a half later, 2 years later. I was in New York. I just so happened to be in New York, and UW had the face off for Hollow and Lux. Austin was my man. Hitman was Hitman there? No, I know Calico at the time. Calico's my man. So I was going to Jersey to go fuck with them at that. Like, so I don't even know it's static or anything like that. So when I see Hollow, I'm not on my square like worried or anything. We had a battle rap event. Like, so I remember that when I go in there, as soon as I go in there, I see old Red. Yeah, I think Hitman was there. But I see Hollow. He come out the back. I see Hollow. He got a Scully on. He got some shades on. I see him. Nah, that's an important part of the story. He got a Scully on, got shades on. I see him. It ain't nothing. I turn around, start talking to somebody else. Next thing you know, I get a tap on my shoulder. So I turn around. It's Hollow, but he ain't got that Scully Autumn shades on. So immediately I'm looking like, yo, what up? And he say something to me along the lines like, not these words, but this is how I felt like what's up now or something. He didn't say those words, but that's the energy that I was getting. Like, and I'm like, yo, what's good? But when he's saying it, his bottom lip trembling, I peeped his whole everything, like his bottom lip trembling. So I'm like, yo, you want to go outside or something? So by the time I said that, now I'm being alert for anything he's gonna try. Like, you want to go outside or something? So when I say that, that's when he tries to swing. But I see it coming. Like, it's not.
Okay, all right, yeah. I don't wanna get it. So he tries to swing and then
He tried to swing.
that stuff
I grabbed
happened.
him and threw him against the mirror.
And you guys went through it. So, but people jumped him. Yes,
No, niggas tried to save him.
they jumped you.
That's what they say. I don't feel like I got jumped. I don't feel like I got jumped. If somebody hit me, like, them niggas, I don't know. Like, that's what they say. I don't know. I couldn't see what was going on behind
Did
me.
you get hit, man? It's something that
Nah, listen, I
something
felt
too cool for school.
I'm
Remember,
telling the
you
truth.
got hit from behind.
I'm
Pause.
telling the truth. What I'm saying is, if I got hit, I didn't feel
you
it.
didn't feel
Pause.
it?
Nah, I guess it's adrenaline. It's everything. Like,
Okay, respect.
Yeah, once I threw him against the shit, like we went down. Like, people rushed us, so we went down. So if people is over me, I'm on him. So people is over me. So I don't feel, ain't nobody stomping me and kick. If somebody hit me, somebody snuck a punch in or something, probably hit me in my shoulder.
So when did you find out that somebody was was there a video? When did you find out that somebody was hitting you?
that's
somebody
just
hit you?
just been the story.
Got it. But you don't remember feeling any hits.
No, I was not scratched. My glasses didn't even break. I left my glasses, came back in the building, found my glasses over there somewhere. They didn't even break. Had no scratches, no nothing. It was no nothing.
After you and Hollow had to fight, you guys were able to come together and understand each other?
Yeah, eventually, we spoke on the phone, and he was telling me how, basically, when we was on the floor, he seen people behind me. Niggas had guns in there, and he realized how serious the shit could have got, and it was pointless. So we talked about, you know what I mean, from that point on, like, that whole shit was pointless. So I'm like, yeah, nigga, like, this some issue you had. I didn't know it was like this. Like, you wanted to try your luck this way.
And y'all squashed it, though.
Yeah, we squashed
You guys are good now. And stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You had a battle with him, yes?
Yeah.
And-
Cooked him.
Huh?
Yeah, cooked him.
Cooked him.
Yeah.
I had an issue with you.
Uh-huh.
I was waiting for this. Yeah, there we go.
I had an issue with you.
You know, everybody that's your friend you had an issue with.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
yeah.
I was waiting. There we
My
go.
issue with you was you was the first main event to do the quiet room. Remember?
It's a fact.
You did?
Yeah. You and Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips.
Yeah. And then
That's
when
a
you
fact.
talked about it, you downplayed it, and you downplayed it. It wasn't that serious. I think you was talking to Joe Buttons or somebody. I didn't like that. I thought that was very disrespectful.
Yeah,
No, hold on. Let me finish. Yeah, don't try to clean it up. I thought it was disrespectful. I thought as a friend that was
Okay.
we wasn't even that close at the time, but you know,
Yeah.
I remember you were telling me like, yo, Flip, make sure Clips don't recycle nothing. I remember we had a whole conversation, but you know, I wasn't really into the whole thing. I'm like, yo, imagine wanting to get it done, man. It's one round and stuff like that. It's the first thing. But I didn't like the fact that you downplayed it. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't like the battle. I feel like so to downplay the battle, it was just so people don't count that.
Respect.
It wasn't for you. I wasn't thinking at the time like I'm downplaying the platform. I really was just trying to downplay the battle because I didn't
Why you
like
didn't
the
like
way
the
it
battle?
turned out. Cause man, it's supposed to be a quiet room. Why niggas making noise? Why this nigga rapping, man? That shit was some funny shit. Like, I ain't like that. Like, that's as a matter of fact, I had a problem with you, nigga. Like, you got me in a quiet room. These niggas in here making noise. Nobody telling them to be quiet. They only gonna be quiet during my shit.
Damn. I
Yeah.
remember that now. Was that
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Damn.
Tell
Fuck
him,
is he talking about?
Don't talk to my friend like that.
Thank you,
man.
G. Thank you.
Fuck is he
It was
talking about?
a little loud in there though. I was there. I was DJing.
You was there, man. So
that was kinda
you
wild.
wanted it because I remember you just felt that it was kind of rigged, yes.
Nah, I ain't feel like it was right.
But you just felt like if it was gonna be a quiet room, it wasn't what you imagined it to be, and also you felt like Clips freestyle or recycle. Did he do any of that in there? Because I remember that was one of the things you were talking to me about before I even knew anything. Like, yo, make sure he's on his A game.
Yeah, I don't remember. If I said some shit like that to you, I was trying to be funny, probably. I was
Respect.
trying to be funny, probably. I don't remember him recycling and none of that shit. But as far as people making noise, I was really being funny. Clips got this thing about him. People just love Clips, especially at this time, nigga. It was just, he set a bar, they started going crazy over there. You could hear it in the camera. They in a whole nother room. It's a whole nother room he had the crowd in
Yeah, I
there.
remember that. Yeah, that's crazy.
He had a whole nother
I remember
room.
that now.
I'm like, yo, he even said it. He was like, how this supposed to be the quiet room? They going crazy. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga's wilding on me.
So you guys squashed that. He saw guns and stuff behind. Hold on.
Yeah.
Different on here too. We look, yeah, young on here.
So, my man saw things, in the vicinity. And then let's go back before we get into more drama. Let's go through the history real quick. Give us down the history, the battle history. The battle be Magic. Give us the battle history on URL if you remember it.
Yeah, so with the Be Magic battle, I had my first battle booked on URL. I was supposed to battle Newborn. I was supposed to battle Newborn. We had a date and everything. I got locked up probably like 3 weeks before the battle was supposed to happen. Okay. So when you get locked up, everybody in there knows. Like, you tell them your case, they know everything. Oh yeah, you'll be home in 2 weeks. You'll be all right. So I remember talking to Norbes when I was locked up. I'm like, yo, don't worry, I'll be home in time to do the battle. But I wasn't. If you watch Young Cannon and Newborn, when they battled, they both mentioned me being locked up. So when I came home, I was coming to New York the next URL event just to show face up there, just to be around. And Be Magic was scheduled to battle Bricks Belvy. And I remember talking to Bricks. He's saying he wasn't going to be able to make it because his daughter was sick. So I'm like, yo, I'll call them niggas. I'll step in for you if you don't mind type shit. He like, yeah, if you can make it up there, go ahead. I'm like, I'm going to go up there anyway. So this was on a Wednesday. The battle was supposed to be happening on Saturday. So I reach out to them niggas. I'm like, yo, Bricks ain't going to be able to make it, but I could do the battle. I'll be up there Saturday anyway. They like, you sure? Saturday. I'm like, yeah, but it got to be one round. I don't got 3. This nigga was already prepared for a whole nigga. I don't got 3. It got to be one round. That's why I'm the only nigga with a proving ground battle with one round. I only did one round in the proving grounds. I'm like, I got to be one round. Said it was cool. This is on 3-day notice. So my first battle would be Magic. That's 3 days prep. That's 3 days. We spoke on a Wednesday. I started writing Thursday on a Saturday. So that was the first impression right there. And then after, like I said, Bill Collector, that's everybody was talking about Bill Collector. So I'm like, yo, I got to get him out of here. Like, I got to smack, give me this nigga. And then that was my next battle. And then after that, what was it? I was supposed to battle Calico. Calico was one of the first names to call me out publicly. Like, yo, niggas act like they scared of this nigga John. Give me John. So I was supposed to battle him on Noam in Chicago. But then around that time, the battle with him and Lux got locked in. So once him and Lux got locked in, he called me. He was like, yo, I'm going to focus on this Lux shit. He said, yo, we could battle after and all of that. So I respected that because I'm like, nigga, you got Lux. You might need to focus on that. Like, so that's why I never really was on the campaign like Calico ducked me because it was for a Lux battle. That's bigger. But if you watch for me and Clean, when I battled him in Chicago, I took shots at Cal because of that situation. And that's Hitman was there. And that's when me and Hitman got into the argument in Chicago in the hotel. That's what started the whole shit between me and Hitman, which made them want to book it for Summer Madness. And then Hitman found the sponsor and everything, so they didn't even have to put up no bread. They didn't want me on Summer Madness because I was a new nigga. They didn't want no niggas on Summer Madness. No way, shape, or form. Nope, they not endorsing it. When you got a nigga like Hitman, and he found the sponsor, and he's willing to battle this nigga. So, I give a lot of respect and credit to Hitman for making that battle happen. He made that shit
So was
happen.
that the fourth battle?
That was my fourth URL battle, yeah.
So, who can you admit right now that you lost to? Yo, Flip, I lost to him.
K-Shine.
Of course.
I say the K-Shine battle. On URL.
Come on, stop. Come on, we ain't doing that.
You tell me.
No, you don't. Who can you say you lost to?
Nah, that's it. That's it. Even the K-Shine should be debated, but the way I felt is, you know what I mean? I'm going to take that loss. Like, but, nah.
That's the only one I have.
You know my reputation, Flip.
I mean, I'm a fan, but it don't matter about your reputation. I want to know who you thought you lost
It does. Oh, you talk about how I feel? Yeah, well, nah, that's the only one I really felt the loss from was the K-Shine shit. Other than that.
How much? What other battles people said you lost? They said, yo, John got smoked or John lost.
The battles that you would say, that people would say I lost are the battles that's close. Because the standard for me when I battled, I got to smoke a nigga. If it's close, that's going to be the only times you're going to have people saying I lost. But consensus, if you look around the culture, consensus is John don't lose like that. You know that. That's the consensus. That's not me talking shit.
I know. Don't ask me
Come
what I
on,
know,
you
man.
know though. You gotta verify what I'm saying so it don't look like I'm just talking shit up
Don't
here.
ask me what I know. Don't ask me what I know, man.
It don't look like I'm just. But that's what's built around my name. John don't really lose, and it's because like you can't really.
Who did they say you lost to? That's what the point of you telling me
They
is.
don't say I lost. They don't say that. They say K-Shine. They go to K-Shine. They go to K-Shine.
I'm gonna show you something. You sure?
Yeah, they go to K-Shine.
You're not aware of any other battle that yo Flip they made us say I lost because it was close or whatever.
Yeah, I just said that. I just said any battles that they say I lost are the ones that's close. You're not going to find a battle where everybody is saying I lost. You're going to have a battle where people are saying the other person won. It's going to be the same amount of people saying I won because they're used to battles with me not being close at all.
Interesting.
These are facts.
Hold on. Give me a second. And the only one you felt that you lost was K-Shine.
The only one I felt that I lost was K-Shine.
Out of 60 battles.
That I can remember.
Out of 60 battles.
No, he said URL. All 60 wasn't on URL.
All 60 wasn't on URL, but okay. What battler you may thought, besides in the early beginning when the judges said you lost, what battle do you may think you lost? Last time I asked you.
This nigga is crazy. Last time before what? Like,
whoa. What's wrong with you, man? Huh? What's all that question about, man?
Oh, you stupid, son.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's that or the clip shit. Your shit, Quiet Room.
No, don't bring my
Quiet Room.
Don't bring that in there.
Quiet Room.
You hold on, give me a second. I'm seeing something. You you had a lot of fights in the world, right?
Yeah.
You fight a lot. What was there was another situation that you had. No, for real. There was another situation where you had a misunderstanding. Before we get to the new stuff, I just want to get over those stuff. You fought Hollow. Didn't you have another misunderstanding with somebody? Was it Big K?
Yeah.
Was that a fight?
Nah, that wasn't a fight. That wasn't a fight. I was just annoyed with the nigga. Like, it was too much back and forth, and it was just certain little triggers. He just got under my skin a certain way, but.
And then what happened?
Nah, we battled. In the middle of the battle, shit got a little crazy. It was about to get a little crazy.
What do you mean, pushing?
Yeah, pushing and shit like that.
Just a little bit angry.
Yeah, because
So it's okay for you to this the hip hop. Let me get my. This the hypocrisy. Let me go my corner.
Oh my God.
I haven't been in here. This the hypocrisy. You throw this record at Hollow the Dawn.
Yeah.
You warn them. When people do stuff back to you, you got an issue. I watch it even now.
That's not true.
So all right. So what Big K got under your skin for what? But how can Big K get under your skin?
Because
He
of
from
what he-
all the way. Is he from Virginia?
Because what he was saying.
That's why Hollow got mad, because what you was saying, nigga.
Nah, but what I'm saying, it was a whole exchange. Me and Hollow didn't have no exchange. Me and Hollow, we knew it was rap. I don't know Big K. Me and Hollow knew it was rap.
But it
was
hold
rap.
on, Mr. Contradiction. That is, y'all knew it was rap, but you just say that you had a fight because you wasn't aware of the temperature. So on your account, it was rap, but not
Yeah.
on his account.
That's a fact. So how that got anything to do with me?
No, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you're stating, like, you try to wonder, you earlier when we had the conversation, you were saying that, I don't understand, you know what I mean? Like, I let it be known it wasn't a big deal. But then it's just rap. But then the same thing probably.
Because I wasn't online disrespecting Hollow, calling him out his name. I wasn't doing that.
It's battle rap. You just said it's battle rap. You John Warren, you a hypocrite?
Listen,
Yeah.
when it's
Make no
battle
faces.
rap, I wasn't doing that. Regardless of what, if it's battle rap, it's battle rap. Anything I said about Hollow is in a verse. It's on a song. It's battle rap. Big K is just talking, and he's talking crazy.
What was he saying that offended you? What do you remember offhand? Like, yo, that offended me. I ain't like that.
I don't remember exactly what was said, but I just
wasn't that
remember
serious.
his energy. It was, bro. It was.
That got you upset, John?
What?
You've been even when you wanted to battle Hitman, you trolled your way to the top, and something that Big K said.
I didn't troll. Trolling is doing anything for the attention. I was just saying shit that I felt, and I was saying it to Hitman. He didn't feel no type of way. He set the battle up. It's one of my closest friends to this day. He didn't feel no type of way.
That's a fact.
Because I kept it where it was, and that's how I kept it with anybody. If I'm talking shit to you and I'm keeping it battle rap, I'm talking about rap. I'm not talking you a pussy and all of this other shit. I never took it there. Never. It's when niggas try to take it there with me and how I respond to it. You can't say I'm being a hypocrite. Because niggas is saying that. I'm not doing that. I wasn't telling Hitman, you pussy, Hollow, you pussy, this and that. Big K was talking that crazy along them lines after I was just with you in Chicago. We was just cool. Like, why you getting online and you doing this? Why you doing
the
all
battle?
that? We wasn't battling. This wasn't me and Big K wasn't booked. It was none of that. It was some random shit. The battle got booked because of the back and forth.
So it worked.
No. You
So
trying to spin to it.
So where did the issue derive from then? Where did the issue come from?
I don't know. He
was
just
in
started
Chicago
talking
chilling?
crazy. He just started talking crazy. I seen him start saying something crazy. I don't know. I don't remember where it started from.
What Chicago event was this?
It was guerrilla warfare. When I battled Young Cannon. Big K battled Math Hoffa. This was the A-Verb and Sue Surf card.
Yeah,
Crown 2.
I think I was out there. For that card. So
Might have been.
I was up there for one of them. So hold on. So he just woke up one day and just started attacking you. Yes.
I don't remember what started it, what triggered him to say that, but
Okay.
everything that it was in response to what I was seeing. I didn't have no.
So you didn't
issues
start
with
nothing
that.
with him. You had no issues.
I had
with him
no
at all.
issues with him.
Got it.
I had no issues with him.
And if he told you like, yo, John, I'm just trying to sell a battle, what would you tell him? Like, yo, bro, don't go about it like that, because you can't.
As long as I know, if I'm aware of it, that's different, because now a bag is involved. Now it's a situation. But if that's not the route you're trying to go, why are you saying my name this way?
So he put you next to the author stuff and all that. You didn't like none of that stuff.
I didn't care about that. That's not what bothered me. Like I don't care about that.
So what happened on stage that day?
It was beforehand. He was still talking crazy. He was, this nigga better not rap over time
He said
or
nigga,
else.
he didn't say
Nah,
nigga.
he didn't say that.
Don't
But
lie to him like that.
he said,
Don't lie on Big K
He
like
said-
that. Okay, cool. Don't do that.
nah, he said,
I ain't like that. You see how many black people in here?
nah,
Don't
he
do that.
said,
That's wrong. You
don't
know that? You see how
rap
people
over
lie to you?
time.
And Black History Month too.
Yeah,
man.
don't do that. Don't lie. Don't lie. You
Nah.
gotta be careful what you say. You see?
Nah, he's saying he better not rap over time.
He's telling
or
ARP
else.
this, yes?
He's tweeting this.
Oh, he's tweeting this. Okay.
This is like so I'm like, or else what? Like what do you mean? Like he's trying to. So when shit started getting crazy, he called ARP because he tried to back out the battle. He tried to back out the battle.
Come on, man. Be careful what you're saying, bro.
Nah, these are facts. These are facts. These are facts. He tried to back out the battle because he was like, I don't want to battle no more. It's just gonna be a fight. That's what he said. So I got his number, and I called him. I said, yo, if that's what you want to do, we could get that out the way, but we should still do the battle to get this money, regardless of what. And he was just telling me, I don't like battling niggas I don't like. He said, if we gonna fight, let's just fight. Don't do that in a battle. So it's either we gonna fight or battle. Like that was his stance on it.
So he was down to fight you.
I don't know. I can't say he was. I can't say he
He
wasn't.
told you on the phone that he was not talking about your.
No, he's
personal
saying if
opinion.
we gonna fight, let's just fight and not battle. Because I was on some like, if you feel some type of way, if it's like that, we could fight before the battle so we could get that out the way.
But he was telling you
and then
on
we
the
battle.
phone that he didn't like you. Yes.
Yeah.
So that
He said
okay.
he
So his
don't
temperature was hot.
battle niggas. He said he don't battle niggas he don't like, but it ain't like we was about
Did
to
you
go
try?
out our way and fight.
Did you try to inquire like where does this like come from? You didn't try to inquire like, yo, bro, what you mean? Or your ego played in position. Like, I don't care if you don't like me, because I would try. That's like me and you. I'm like, what you mean you don't like me? Of course, I'm gonna still talk crazy, but I'm gonna want to know where that came from.
Nah, but my focus was getting the battle done at this particular
So
time.
you didn't like him at that time neither.
Well, when I was talking to him?
Yeah, so
I didn't like
okay, I got it. So that's why
yeah.
it didn't matter. Okay, so
Yeah,
then,
yeah, I didn't like
all
it.
right. So y'all spoke on the phone. You
We
convinced
spoke
him
on
to
the
go in the
phone.
battle.
Yeah, so we gonna do the battle. But then once we talked, and then he's still talking crazy. No, I remember that. So in the battle, I know I timed my rounds the way it wasn't going over, but the reactions was carrying over. So in the first round, ARP cut me off because I see the nigga Big K is like basically talking to ARP like. So in the second round, I know I got like a few bars left, but they keep stopping me before I could get to the bar. And I remember him like he's doing this like, and it just triggered me like, yo, he was talking crazy on Twitter. Now he's actually cutting me off. Like I felt disrespected, so that's when I had to catch myself, cause I almost, I tensed up and all that.
You see me catch yourself. So did you grab him? Was there grabbing?
Nah, like almost like I had to keep from hitting him. Like I wanted to hit him. Like,
But he wasn't aware that you wanted to hit him.
He could see it. Because there wasn't nobody in between us at this time.
But
like,
you were
it was
professional.
just-
You
exactly.
very good.
Exactly.
You are a good
so I had to like.
Did you guys
cameras
end
is
up
on.
speaking after?
Yeah, we went outside. We went around the corner, and we spoke, and that was just it.
And he didn't tell you that why he didn't like you. He didn't get in no details like, yo, you did this to me or you disrespect. He didn't say nothing.
Nah, like I didn't care at that time. I didn't care.
I didn't ask if you cared. I asked you, did he give you an explanation?
What I'm saying, I didn't care, meaning I didn't ask.
Got it. Understood.
You know what I mean? So I didn't ask. It's just more so, what is it now? 'Cause I don't care about how you was feeling before. How do you feel now?
So then,
So if it ain't,
y'all end up not. Cause I don't want to take no credit from nobody. Y'all end up not fighting.
yeah, we ain't fight.
Okay, and y'all moved on.
Yeah, we moved on.
And then there was no more talking back and forth.
Nah. If it was just some battle rap shit, or if he said something, I didn't see it. I don't care.
G-Man, you said you heard something else, G-Money, about him and
I mean, I told a few people that we interviewing him today. They told me to ask some questions. You
Sure,
know,
G, I'm gonna turn up.
let's turn up.
Yeah.
turn
I'm
up.
gonna let you get your little rock, your
your-
big rocks.
the big rocks?
Yeah.
I mean-
put the mask on for me.
I get
But
enough water.
Sure. Can we get another water, please? He's nervous.
Yeah, right. Fuck out of
Now the
here.
people want to know. You know, they had a big question going around. They wanted to know about you know, Pharaoh funeral. What's going on with y'all? What the situation's looking like?
I don't know. Ain't nothing. She's pregnant. She got a baby on the way. Should salute to her and her family.
Okay, salute.
Did you have something before?
What you mean?
Ask him, my man. Ask. I got follow.
That's
He don't know about. He don't watch. I gotta follow up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Farrah funeral. Her
Yeah.
family. Shout out to her, man. Congratulations,
Yeah, Farrah's
to
my
baby.
peoples. Yeah, we fucked around.
So back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Be careful, man. Shake it. You had that shit trembling, man. Yo, we need another water for John, please. He's a little nervous.
Why you did-
I'm a little nervous.
I got a
Hey,
water.
one sweat drop. Yeah.
Can I get a water too, please? I'm nervous.
You nervous? Oh, are you nervous?
Yeah. So let's move on, because out of respect for our family, let's move
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
That was some passive. Anything else, G?
They told me to ask about you and JC.
JC?
Yeah.
I don't know why they told you about that.
I don't know either. I'm here to find out today, man. Oh, you talking about my man over here? What the?
Yeah.
Nervous.
I tried to do some
Nervous. Nervous.
Yo,
Nah, don't throw it. You gonna break something.
watch the camera, man.
What's wrong with you? I know the throw, G. I know the throw, man. I'm
Nah,
cool, man.
That's all right. You cool?
Yeah, G.
You can't give me something. Oh, man.
What happened with JC?
Ain't nothing happened with JC. I don't know why. I really don't know why they asked you that. JC, he was just, he in my class. We came in the URL, the same class, the first PG class. I mean, I battled them, but that battle is like terrible. I had a terrible day that day. Not in the battle. No, I won the battle. See, slow down. I'm talking about the day. Cardi B actually was a ring card girl for that battle. If you
Really?
watched me and JC at that time. Yeah, Cardi B.
That's
a
crazy.
fact.
Shout out to Cardi B.
And Offset is my man too. Gwinnett County.
We didn't ask for that, but we want to know what happened with you and JC.
I'm saying that's it though.
You probably lost. That's why they asked you, because you might not know about battles. So they probably say you actually probably
I don't
lost.
know.
They probably just JC fans. They probably just want my opinion on JC. It ain't.
Did JC beat you?
No, he did not. No, he did not. Flip.
I see Cardi.
Yeah. I just had a bad day with my outfit, and I was sick and all of that. I just didn't feel right that day, but I won the battle.
Still smoked them.
I ain't smoking.
I don't think you won.
I ain't smoking.
How you think you won?
I don't think you won.
What makes you? What makes you say that though?
Watch it, 'cause I just look. Listen.
What makes you think that he ain't win that battle?
I'm gonna tell you why.
It's supposed to be your friend sometimes.
He is my friend, but they said that JC 3-0'd him.
3-0.
That's what they said. He know that, and that's why I asked him earlier.
Who said that?
The comments. JC won clearly. JC
No way.
2-1.
No way.
I can read him from 7 years ago.
No way.
JC got this. John got caught sleeping. 2-1 possible 3-0 JC. JC 2-1. But you just said you had a bad day, John. So
Yeah, I did have a bad day, but I don't like. I never heard that. Like I don't know.
You never heard it. You never, because you said you.
Because people don't bring they don't bring that battle up. That battle is nobody brings that battle up. Nobody brings that battle up.
Oh wow, that's Cardi. That's crazy.
That's cool. So hold on. Yeah. Nobody brings that battle up, so that means you can speak. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You are a magician. So what? So what? They didn't bring it up. So what? That doesn't mean. Yeah, a loss is a loss.
If you watch that battle, I guarantee you're gonna say, "Nah, you didn't lose that battle." I guarantee you.
Would you battle him again?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Ain't no motivation there.
Of course not.
Ain't no motivation.
What if he came on Bullpen? He wanted to do it on Bullpen. Would you battle him again?
If JC don't want to battle me,
Because you'll kill him, right?
JC don't want to battle me.
I bet you if you was to battle him again, you have a lot of vengeance because you might have felt you lost in the first place.
I
Yes,
really
you
did.
did. I know, it's my friend.
I really didn't feel like I lost.
John,
I really don't feel like I lost though.
John, they all say it, bro.
That's cool. Guess what? When this interview drop and people gonna go back and just because you trying to paint this picture, they're gonna go back and
No,
they're
they
gonna
said
watch
Crowd
it
and
now.
Mike suck. I see that.
Yeah.
But everybody said, yo, John, you gotta.
All right, so hold on.
Hold on, nah.
Everybody watching
You
right.
violated my man. Don't do that to my man.
Don't
Yeah.
talk against you.
That's my man. I ain't remember that battle,
Don't
man.
talk about-
Flip,
like
flip.
that?
Hold on.
He don't like that. Look at the
Hold on, nah, cause look, cause that we just agreed there was a phase where there was a hate John phase.
That yes.
This was a hate John phase. So them comments look like that. Consensus don't feel like that. Is what I'm trying to tell you. The
How does
comments at that
consensus
time,
feel?
you looking at them. You just said from 7 years ago.
Yes, I did. I'm looking.
What
at
I'm
7
saying
years
is
ago.
now people ain't saying no. Niggas go hard to look for battles to say I lost, where I lost. They go hard. They don't bring that up. That's what I mean. They don't bring that up.
They don't bring this battle up.
No, they don't. Oh, you lost to JC. No, nobody feels that way. If you like, it's
So don't pay attention.
it's a debate.
Don't pay attention to the comments. Does you tell me your flip? Don't pay attention.
You
to
pay
the
attention to comments?
I don't. We're not talking about me. That's a good one. You good? Yeah. Cause we had come on. You want to use private conversations now? We ain't talking about me. We ain't talking about me. We're talking about you because look how you reacted.
Nah, what you mean?
You gotta whip him right. You gotta whip him right. I'll pay for that. I'm paying for that battle.
I mean, so how do you?
You gotta whip him right.
So how do you
You
scale?
gonna let that nigga beat you like that?
How do you scale?
Nah, I'm paying for that battle.
So how-
Bullpen. You gonna let him beat you like that and not fix that?
JC, man.
Nah, they ain't shout that nigga out. I
Shout
like
out
him.
JC.
He bugging out a little bit today these days, but shout out to him. But you gonna let him beat? I'm reading all the comments. 2 years ago, JC won 3-0. JC's most slept up.
I ain't.
So how do you scale the win then?
I know John, boy. They're there with the murder.
How do you personally scale the win for these battles?
If you know, first of all, how I'm feeling. If I felt like somebody did more than I did in the battle, that's really like, okay, yeah, he got that. If he controlled the situation better than I did, then yeah, he got that. Like, I didn't feel that battle. That
Were you
particular
not
battle.
enthused to battle? Like you didn't want to battle him? Like what
No,
was-
I really had a fucked up. First of all, me and JC was booked for Summer Madness when Math battled Serious Jones. We didn't get to battle that day because of that fight happened.
Yes, I got
So
it.
when the battle got rescheduled, it got rescheduled with a off event. As URL teamed up with Sneaker Beast. So this not even a battle rap
Brooklyn,
crowd in
yes?
the first place. Yes, in Brooklyn, it's not even a battle rap crowd, the setting and everything. And I just happened to be sick that day. I didn't have no clothes, or I don't know what the fuck I was going through. The outfit that I had on, I bought there. Like the shoes, everything I bought because I didn't want to wear what. So I just wasn't like whatever was going on me being sick. I couldn't hair out one of my ears and all types of wild shit. That's why I said I had a bad day that day. But I still didn't feel like I lost that battle. And that again, people that bring up that battle, they don't just say, "Oh yeah, John lost." That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
I'm just saying, I can see why.
You gonna make me watch it again? 'Cause I ain't seen it. Like, I gotta see this
He need
because
to
I didn't know.
watch it.
one round on Bullpen.
I
gotta
didn't
go
know the
watch it, man,
comments
see
was
what's
like
going
that. I didn't know.
I don't
Like,
know it's right here.
but
I'm
I'm
watching
saying
watch
I
the whole
didn't
thing
know
of me.
because niggas don't
1,300
talk
comments.
like that. Niggas don't
It's
talk like that.
1,300 comments, nigga.
Niggas don't talk.
I gotta
like
watch
that.
shit on the plane to Jamaica because.
Good. We missed nothing.
Nah, we ain't missing that.
Yeah, so that's good. Caught it right on time. Shout out to Boo. You know what I'm saying? Man, Boo B.
You good? All right, let me know again if we do that. Okay. JC 2-1 clearly. Wow, I don't know what happened. You probably was messed up that day.
Nah,
Somebody said that.
day. I was fucked up that day.
But then you can't just let him. Okay, I have respect.
They still won, he said.
I didn't feel like I lost that battle. I'm keeping it 100. I didn't see that shit in who knows how long, but when I did watch it and people that seen it, like nobody, it ain't like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the John that I know.
Yeah. It ain't.
Better fix that, boy. Or what? Or what? Yeah, or what? Fix that. What you talking about? Nah. You wild and Mike's messed up. You wild, they gonna let this nigga get a one-up on you like that? I know my boy. They showing stupid sneakers and shit. Come on. They showing like Jordans in the beginning. Look at that. They trying to violate my son. Retro PCS, yo, smack. I gotta call smack.
Yeah, that was a bad day. That was a bad day.
So
I was gonna say at some point they gotta start having someone really like call a winner for these joints.
Yeah, it's the audio stopped. This is what it said on the computer.
Did you have just now?
Yeah, it just stopped.
Did you save it?
It's basketball saving it right now.
Yeah, so put it back on.
Alright, just can't tell you.
Thank you. When did it stop? At what point? At what part?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
They said John don't talk too much bullshit.
Yo, you wild, son.
Nah, audio stop. Not to the audio stop. He was talking some shit. That's why the audio stop. This nigga, turn this nigga Michael. He don't like that shit. Watch, this nigga's a competitor.
Nah,
This nigga ill, son. That's why I love about the nigga. He start thinking like, what the fuck?
I like
He really?
You guys were talking about 1,300 comments.
Huh?
You saying 1,300 comments?
Alright, cool.
You gotta watch it on Jamaica.
Is it
Alright.
recording again? Tell me when it's recording again.
That's good. We ain't missing nothing.
Nah, we ain't missing nothing good.
So good. Recorded right on time. Shout out to Blue. You know what I'm saying?
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, let me know again if we do that. Ooh, yeah. So sorry for the thing. Yeah. He a competitor, G.
Competitor. So I was saying that, you know, at some point we gotta figure out a way to really pick a winner at some point. We can't let the crowd, because I think every battle rapper come up here on this couch, they're gonna say, I ain't lose. You know, this battle I won this battle. Maybe it might say they lost one battle, but that's it.
Like he said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, it might give you one.
Because
But
as a battle rapper, you're gonna prefer, like, so when you writing your material,
right.
you gotta like your own material. You're gonna prefer yourself more than, so a lot of times we might watch a battle and we might really think a nigga lost, but that person might really believe that they won. Just because they say doesn't mean they being delusional or in denial. Niggas could really feel like, because that's what you crafted, you could prefer yourself more than, because it's an opinionated sport.
Nah,
so it's fucked up when
100%.
niggas try to act like the battle rappers, we can't have opinions on our own shit.
Right.
If it goes against what you know, what you believe.
But
You
if
know
the
what I mean?
consensus say you lost, don't you think even if you think you won, are you being in denial? Sorry, G.
Not necessarily. You know
You
what I'm
can
saying?
say
Not
if
necessarily.
1,000 people say you lost,
Because it's about narrative. It's all about narrative at the end of the day.
nah, you a different type of. I never heard that shit. I gotta hear where you going with this. I never heard that. So hold on.
You never heard about narratives
I know
in
what
battle rap?
I always use narratives. I use that word, but I'm trying to figure if 1,000 niggas
Narratives
say you
in
lost.
battle rap.
You try to say if you felt you won, you won?
So you look at
Nigga,
it.
that's self-confidence. That's boosting yourself.
So if
But
1,000 niggas said I lost and 2,000 niggas said I won.
no, man, we didn't say that. See, you can't see. Look. It's an all 1,000.
What you mean?
No, don't do that.
Look at that one platform.
Come on, don't do that. That's not what we
Look at
talking
that
about.
one platform.
We talking 5,000 niggas say you lost and 2 niggas say you won. You lost.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Still, it's not. Oh, I feel I won. Sometimes you gotta come to a realization and take accountability. I might have lost. I could do better.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can
But,
always
you
do
know-
better. You can always do better. Even in the battles that I win, I feel like I could do better.
You're a competitor. I remember. Where did the Reed Dollars thing start? Because I remember when I interviewed Reed, Battle Rap Exploration 3.
Yeah.
He called your name, and then
Yeah.
you know a lot of people don't give me credit for that, but I was responsible. For
Nah,
being-
that's a fact. Cause I was kind of hyped when I seen that. Cause he said me and Surf name. Surf didn't want that. Surf was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna battle Reed on his return. I gotta wait to see what he do." That's what Surf was on. I was on fuck that. Give me Reed return. Cause I came up watching Reed, so that was like a big battle for me. So I was surprised when I watched it and he actually said my name. You know what I mean? Because we had an exchange on Twitter. And at this time, I wasn't verified yet. So he was verified. And he said something to me, but he added the wrong page. So when he added the wrong page, a bunch of people on Twitter started writing him like my real page. Like, yo, this is him. He was like, I think I might have wrote him like, yeah, like you got the wrong page. He was like, I don't know who y'all niggas is. Y'all ain't verified or some shit. He said some slick shit to me. I'm like, damn. So it was a whole back and forth on Twitter based on that. So I guess once you did the interview, that's where my name came up because it was a whole conversation with that. And he said him and Surf. He said me and Surf.
You felt you beat him.
Beat the brakes off.
So what if he felt he won?
He don't.
But what if he felt he won? That means he won.
He don't.
You a contradiction. Yo, you missed the cut. You
He don't feel like
when
he
it come
won.
to you, everything is different when it come to you.
He don't feel like
You
he
know,
won,
I'm just
Flip.
asking.
He
what
said
if.
that?
Yeah. He said last time I saw him, I think it was around the time he battled Rum Nitty. He said it was the battle with me that made him get on his shit.
Can we give him credit? He's doing pretty good.
He's doing damn good.
Yes.
He's doing as good as I knew he. See, I knew I had the advantage. Anytime niggas don't battle for a long time and they come back No, you got to keep battling to get better. You got to keep battling to figure it out. And once he kept battling, because he was out of place when he battled me. He's on a big stage. He don't know how to rap with the mic. He got to hold the mic like this while he rapping. Like, nah, we don't do that. Like, we ain't got to do that. He not sure if the crowd can hear him, but I already know the crowd can hear. This ain't the first time. So he was just out of place. So I just took advantage of that. I took advantage of my experience. But now, yeah, it'll be a different battle. It'll be a different battle now. It'll be, you know what I mean?
He's doing pretty good. So
Yeah.
let's go down a couple of things real quick. There was something online about a domestic issue that you had.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about that? Mm-hmm. I didn't understand what it was, and let me say it. Let's slow down. And I was your friend that they wanted me to talk about it, but I don't talk about things, especially against my friends. They call me Mr. Bias, and I guess I take that. Yeah. So, but I'm here, and I can ask you without giving an opinion. Can you tell me the honest truth of what happened, and how did the people in the street know about it? 2 questions.
Well, we're going to start with the second question first. The people in the street know about it because that's something that the female wanted to put out there to try to tarnish my name. And when she posted it, you could read in the caption her whole motive of what was going on. At this time, I got the battle with Hollow coming up. And you know how big of a battle that was. Mm-hmm. This is Summer Madness. This is London. This is my first time main eventing Summer Madness. Niggas don't main event Summer Madness. So this is like everything. And it all, she had an issue because, for whatever reason, she couldn't come with me. She couldn't come with me. So it started out as a whole argument. This particular night, she went out and, she was drinking. She was a drinker. She was a drinker. So she comes back in, I'm asleep, and she got a whole it's a whole it's a whole issue going on. I don't want to talk about that part, but she got mad at me for saying that I was leaving. She got mad at me for saying I was leaving, and so once I was trying to leave, she got physical, and that's how that goes. So me pushing her off me and all of that type of shit, and me leaving to the point where, so now she goes online and try to say I beat her up, to try to, ain't gonna be no battle in London, it ain't gonna be this, it ain't gonna be that, like, so that's really where that came from.
This was your girlfriend?
Yeah, at the time, yeah. So once the lawyers and everything and the judge seen all what was really going on, because she fabricated a lot and it got proven wrong, so the shit really got thrown out. But at the time in Atlanta, if a woman say anything, they jumping on that and they picking up the case. She never pressed charges. She never, because she knew she was just in her feelings at the time. But they picked the case up trying to make it more serious than what it was. So once it actually went to, like, it was nothing. It was like, it was.
Did you hit her?
It was nothing. Nah, I ain't hit her. Did I put my hands on her? Yes. Did I hit her? No.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Did I put my hands on her? Yes. But did I hit her? No.
You mean to restrain her, you mean?
Yeah, to restrain her, definitely.
You gotta be clear.
Definitely.
We use those lines in hood. I put my hands on you and it means something else.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was going on the couch and shit like that. So in the midst of all of that, she had got some scratches and shit like that. But
she
it was
have
like
any
scratches.
black eyes? Any bruises?
No. She posted a picture of her eye. And that's what really threw me. That's what made me look at her in a different way, because, I was in love with this girl. Like, this was like, so when I seen her post a picture of her eye and me knowing, like, nothing could have hurt her eye.
Elbowed her by mistake.
No. Listen, the picture that she posted, her nails was different, hair was different. It's an old picture or something. She threw that in the mix of posting pictures of her scratches on her arms and shit to make it seem like I beat her the fuck up. So when she posting all of that, people see that on Instagram, people gonna run with it, especially in the battle rap community. It just ran crazy. This is a girl that was living with me. So if that was real, I wouldn't have a license to carry like I do. This is a domestic charge. She lived with me. So, you know what I mean? So the charge is over because they seen what was going on. They see her responses and how she was, she wasn't really, because after a while, she's not in her feelings no more. So as a grown person, you got to realize, okay, I'm dragging this. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we ain't it wasn't on no, bad terms. We ended up speaking again and getting cool, but I knew like the fact that it got that far, I couldn't deal with it. I'll be a fool to still be trying to deal with somebody
Couldn't trust
that'll
her.
put me through that because of your emotions. You know what I mean? I feel like that was foul. You try to take a big opportunity away from me because I was leaving you.
Did you get arrested?
Yeah, I got arrested. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I got arrested. I got arrested right before because when I got locked up, this is right before the battle. I don't know if you know the story. I got out of jail. Soon the day I got out of jail on a Friday. I had to be in London to battle on a Saturday. So when I got out of jail, I just had enough time to go to my mom's crib, shower. She made me a breakfast, and I went to the airport. That's straight out of jail. I went to the airport and went straight to London. I had to go get a haircut and everything the day of, so I didn't have no sleep. And on the plane, I was so fucked up. I couldn't get no sleep because I was sick. I was sick as shit. So when I'm sick, I can't breathe out my nose, and it keeps running. So I'm tired. So anytime I'm falling asleep, this is an international flight. So I'm in a row where it's like 5 seats. So I got 2 old ladies on each side of me. So every time I'm getting up to go to the bathroom, I got to put a pocket full of tissue in my jacket because when I go sit down and my nose keep running. So anytime I doze off, I got to sleep my mouth because the only way I'm breathing. So my nose is stopped up and it's running. So the whole flight is like that. So I get no sleep. I go there. When I get there, I can't check in my hotel till about 3. I land like at 11. So I'm up. I'm running around. I'm up the whole time. So by the time I battle Hollow, I was out of it. When I got to the venue, I was upstairs and I kept falling asleep upstairs. I swear to God, fans, niggas, I probably drank like 10 Red Bulls. Every time a fan see me, you good? You want me to get you a Red Bull? And I said, yeah, every time. Every time, because I'm fucked up. Like, I remember Rain was like, yo, you might need something to eat. He sent somebody to go get me some fish and all that. So I was fucked up when I battled Hollow too. That had to be like the flu or something. I had to, this nigga brought me to get some ginger shots, all types of shit. Like if you watch that battle now, my voice was cracking, all types of shit. But yeah.
So, this. You came up with a league called Bullpen Battle League, yes?
Yes, sir.
How you coming with that?
2015. Yeah, I started seeing certain things like being involved in battle rap. I was seeing a lot of things that I felt like could have been done different, and I can't be a nigga that just complaining about what's going on in battle rap. So if you want to change something, you got to have control of something to change it. So I'm going to start my league and I'm going to show, what I think, how I think battle rap should go about. That was the initial plan. You know what I mean? So I remember I had when I thought about starting it, I had posted something just to get the feedback, but I was hesitant about doing it because this was still in a hate John phase. So I felt like anything that I was going to do, people was going to try to hate on it. Like, and I didn't want to take away from the people that I'm trying to help where niggas like, yo, we don't fuck with John, so we not going to fuck with you. So I was kind of scared. But when I posted it, like, I'm thinking about starting a league, or the feedback I was getting was crazy. So he hit me up. That's my partner, Slick Will. He had hit me up when he seen that, and he was just like, yo, I bet. What you want to do? I'm here. Like, what you want to do? So I pulled up on this nigga, and I told him my whole vision and what was going on, and he was with it. Like, yo, you got my whole support. So the first niggas I called to book was Charlie Clips and DNA, and we sent them niggas money that night. Booked it, and we started with the event, and then that's where it went. 2015. We based it around my birthday. I knew people was gonna come out, all types of shit. We had radio promo. We had it lit, and this nigga Waka just pulled up randomly. Somebody came and got like, yo, Waka Flocka outside. I said, what? Walked outside, like, yeah, what's up, nigga? I heard this shit on the radio. I'm like, oh, all right, that's hard. So he pulled up.
Did you feel like by starting a league, you would how did you feel at the whole thing with URL though? Like you said you don't like what you were saying, but
it just I disagree because how I look at it with URL, none of them was battle rappers. You know what I mean? None of them was battle rappers. So in certain aspects, they won't understand the other side of it. They are businessmen. I never, however URL moved, I looked at it like, yo, it's not personal, it's business. You got to look at it. You know what I mean? What they want. They got the interests of their business. You can't take it personal. A lot of battlers was taking it personal with what they was doing, but I always understood what. So it's like, all right, I understand it. Doesn't mean I agree with it. You know what I mean? I understand it, but me being a battler, I know the other side. So I felt like I could connect with battlers different in a different way because of what I've been through and what I've seen. Like,
What didn't you agree with?
just the whole at the time it was a lot of random matchups. It was more so I was thinking of like random matchups, the process of battles and how they coming in. I think at that time it was a lot of politics. It's like it was a who you know game in battle rap. And that's really what I didn't agree with. The who you know. I think niggas gotta make their own way. It ain't just cause who you know somebody. I think it's better for you to make your own path.
But by starting the league, you wasn't, nervous that, you and URL, like that didn't cross your mind? Were you trying to start a league at going at the home team? That's the home team for me.
Yeah, but I wasn't going at them. See, we never, and this is why we got URL support to this day.
Respect, shout out to.
Yeah, shout out to URL. We got their respect because we don't step on toes. When we book battles, we book our own battles. We book our own talent. If we don't got talent, we go find our own talent. We don't just wait till URL builds somebody up and then go book them on our platform after they market it. Like, especially matchups too. Like, so I see like certain matchups happening on other leagues and I don't, you know what I mean? So
shots at leagues, or we not?
Nah, but I say this all the time. Like, niggas know where I stand on that. Like, that's just real. I feel like every league, you should have your own talent. So that's how you avoid being in competition with other leagues. We not in competition with no other league because we really go find our own talent. We don't go recruiting niggas from other leagues. We put out there, look, we having tryouts or we just did a tour with Caffeine and people reach out to us. So if you reach out to us, you want to be a part of what we got going on, we going to fuck with you. It ain't like we're going to reach out to somebody to interfere whatever process they got going on in another league.
Right.
So with URL, I would never book a URL matchup. And when I say a URL matchup, like something that's being promoted through URL and then it can't happen over there for whatever reason. So I make it, nah. If we're going to book a URL battler, he's going to be battling a Bullpen battler. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make our own matchups type shit.
And then you're going to send a Bullpen battler to the URL. Like,
yeah, if they watch Bullpen, if they want to, book a Bullpen battler, because everybody wants to get the URL. I'm not gonna be in the way of that. That's the bigger platform there. Like, so you know what I mean. So yeah, they want to book them, and they reach out to me first before they book Bullpen battlers. They reach out, so there's a whole respect thing there.
Do you feel like leagues are?
This nigga crazy.
There you go.
Nah, because I don't want to. That's not what I'm here to do. Do you feel like leagues are wrong if they do that? Like, you don't like that? That's something that's a pet peeve.
Yeah. I don't like that. Because what's the point of having?
Why
a
do you
league?
think that certain leagues don't build their own battlers? Because they have the capability.
Because it's not easy. It's not easy, and
but anybody could do it.
And you're gonna take a lot of losses too. Building, you'll take a lot of losses. Not anybody could do it. Not anybody could do it either. But yeah, you would take a lot of losses because you gotta go through the mud. Like, it's one thing going to a jewelry store and you buying a chain that's already made. It's another thing going to Africa where these diamonds is getting dug up through the mine and you gotta find it and then polish it, then mold it to make it shine. So it's two different processes.
That's a great analogy. How long you was thinking about that one?
Nah, that's off the cuff, man. That's
That was pretty good, man.
That's what it is, man.
That was all right.
That's what it
Got
is.
like one more.
I know, G. Nah, leave it alone.
That's what it is.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. No. So it is. So that's what you guys do when you have that rapport with URL. Mm-hmm. And so let's go a little further now. Now Bullpen is a household name.
Yeah.
Some amazing people over there.
It's a fact.
What's going on with you and Ace?
This nigga, man. So honestly, like, and I don't know what's going on in his head. Like, I don't know. Like there's some kind of obsession there.
Oh, wow.
Yo,
Not
come
it
on.
is.
Come
It
on,
is.
bro.
It
Don't
is.
start, don't
It
start
is.
this weirdo talk. Now you trying to say he obsessed with you and all this weirdo stuff. Stop it, bro.
Okay, so how
Because a lot you
how
you,
else
I,
you gonna explain that?
I don't like what you doing, bro. Because you
I-
do the same thing to other people. Now when it's done to you talk about obsession and calling people weird.
What
You
what
the
what
same
do I
thing.
do? What do I
You
do?
diss people, you attacked them, you wanted to battle Hitman, you did all that ever crazy shit. You got to this. They gotta do what they gotta do to get to you.
Nah, that's not the route. That's where niggas get confused every time. I didn't do all of that. These niggas do extra shit outside of battle rap. So to sum it up, I
No,
see
don't sum it up. I need to know steps. sum it up
steps.
for me.
Well, I'm telling you from my perspective. When I seen it was an issue. First of all, when he came into battle rap, he came in as a Goonie. As one of the Goonies. Twerk, Jack Boy, and the issue started from Jack Boy as far as the John versus the Goonie shit. Jack Boy had an issue. So his team, the Goonies, they just riding for Jack Boy. Jack Boy, oh, John the op. So that's what all of them is like, all right, on some fuck John shit. Now a nigga like Ace, he's there when I'm battling Jack at Gnome 9, and he's one of the niggas that ends up chasing Jack in the crowd to get him out the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you already got some type of disdain for me, and you there watching me butcher your man in front of you. So it's like, nah, get this nigga out of here. So I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah, you threw the chain in the crowd. Go get it. That was good. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That was history. Don't say that was good. That's history. You ain't never seen nothing like that. Don't do
All right,
that.
that's true. All right,
You ain't never seen
Tay
nothing
Rock,
like
Tay
that.
Rock throw hats.
Yeah. Say Rock threw a hat. He threw a bottle after I threw the chain. But anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, but so here comes this Ace Amin nigga, and I remember Mike Scott from the Sixers.
Shout
That's
out.
my man. Yeah.
Yeah. He texts me. He like, yo, this nigga Ace Amin talking crazy. You might have to kill this nigga. So, I'm on some. All right, this battle rap shit. That nigga always talking crazy. All right, whatever. Boom, boom. Then my cousin ended up calling me. He like, yo, you might gotta watch this nigga Ace Amin. He's talking wild. Mind you, I don't have no history with this nigga. The only history is he was a Goonie. He was with Jack or whatever the case. I don't have no history with the nigga. So I go watch the interview. And in the interview, he's just literally out of nowhere. Shout out to that freckle face bitch. Yeah, boom, boom. So the nigga that's interviewing him is literally, shout out to Knowledge, hip hop is real. He interviewing him like, damn, like, what'd he do to you? He's like, nah, he ain't do nothing. I just don't like him. So they asking him like, yo, what you want to battle him?
You dropping pistols? Don't drop no pistols in here. But yeah,
He like, he asked him like, yo, what you want to battle him or something? He said, nah, it ain't no battle. I don't battle niggas I don't like. I'm gonna just punch him in his face. So they asking him like, yo, what did he do to you? He's literally saying no, nothing. He ain't do nothing. It's just, he said something about his slander. I'm like, I ain't say nothing about this nigga. What is he talking about? So it looked like he's reaching for an issue. Wow. Then it's like, yo, but everything is cool. He said, well, in times of peace, you prepare for war. Then he goes on like, bitch, pussy, swing on me when you see me. This is what I'm watching in this interview. And you said no battle? I don't know this nigga. He just came home. He on some bullshit. He's not about to get no points off me. So I watch it. Then I got to go to North Carolina to film promo for, I think it was either Summer Madness or no, one of them. But they had the Ultimate Madness battles going on. So I got to see this nigga. I got to see him. You know what I mean? So I'm not about to walk by this nigga, act like everything is good, and he try to get some points off me because he's already reaching for an issue. You're not about to catch me slipping or doing what? So I'm genuinely confused. So I pull up. Once I get there, it's 20 to 30 niggas outside. If it's battles going on, why is all these people outside? And here he is. So I hop out, and I ask him, like, what's the issue here? Do we have an issue? He like, yo, what you mean? What you mean? What I mean? Like, are we battling? Tell me if this is battle rap. If this is just battle rap, I don't know what it is because you in the interview saying there's no battle. Prepare for war and swing on me when you see me. What is this? So I never got an answer. You know what I mean? So I never got an answer. So I'm like, all right. So I get back in the car.
What you mean? Hold on. Hold on.
Never got an answer.
So you just turned around and walked away.
He walked away. He walked away as I was talking to him. He walked away towards where them niggas was at.
Okay.
Towards where his niggas was at. So, yeah. So I got in the car. I guess he ain't like the way I pulled up.
You might have thought it was a bad idea on your part if you would have approached him with the dudes that he was with. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I was really more so like, cause I seen the dudes out there. You know what I mean? I seen the dudes out there, and I like his energy is already off. His energy is just on some weird shit. So I was on some like niggas ain't about to be playing with me like that. Niggas ain't about to be playing with me like that. So I pulled up to a situation thinking it's more than battle rap, only to find out it obviously not. So I felt crazy for pulling up like that because
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I felt crazy in hindsight because I'm thinking, shit, I don't know this nigga. If that's how he really feeling, I don't know this nigga. I don't know. It's these niggas out here. I'm by myself. I'm not. Listen, I drove up here.
Then?
Yeah, I drove up here. So.
Up here, right next to me today?
No, I'm talking about, that's how I was feeling when I got there in
and
North
then what
Carolina.
happened there? All right.
That's what I'm saying. I drove up there. There's 30 niggas out there. I drove up by myself. I'm good, though.
When did this happen?
This is like summertime. Yeah, it was before Summer Madness. Like around the summer. Yeah. Around the summer.
Okay, so where we at now?
We at now, so the shit, he didn't like the way I pulled up.
But you know what my problem is? I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good.
Hold that thought. Big K didn't like you. He said the same thing. He just don't like you. Ace, I mean, what are you doing? When you gonna take accountability? Stop acting. I got glasses. Stop, bro. Stop. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What is he doing? Yo, G, come on. He's saying the same story.
But that's the crazy part because
what are you doing,
I'm not
bro?
doing nothing.
Or is it because I don't? I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like. Even when I was in the culture doing blogs, I didn't like being called out my name neither because I didn't do that to other people.
Yeah.
If you say, yo, Flip, I don't like the way you do things, I'll take that. When you start calling me, I'm a soft, I have to.
Yeah.
A lot of times I jumped off that stage and spoke. I had to because it threw me off. That's how you think too? I think like that because of my background.
Yeah,
they think this jokey joke shit is jokey joke. That's how I think.
That's crazy. That's how I feel because I feel like coming into battle rap, people don't really know me in battle rap, so you get a certain kind of perception.
Yeah,
and I feel like,
niggas, red,
niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can play, so it's how I respond. So niggas will poke at me, but when I respond, it's to the extreme, so it looks like, damn, this nigga just really like, nah, just don't play with me.
But hold on, real quick, I didn't mean to cut you off. Did he know how you pulled up? Or are you assuming that you just saying that? Does he know how you pulled?
Yeah, he know I pulled up. He saw it on me.
Okay.
Yeah, he know I pulled up.
And you just wanted, you didn't flash dance because flash dance is corny.
Yeah, that's very corny.
But you did that.
I had it on me.
Did you hold it in your hand?
I had it. Yeah, behind me though.
You think this is a movie? Yo, we gonna tell you all.
So you walk that way, I walk this way.
Yeah. Well, all right.
10 steps.
What old school shit? You really did that old school shit? 94 shit?
Clint Eastwood.
What up, Wagwan, yo?
Yeah.
Everybody on, what up? What up, good?
My boy Ox.
Yeah. Word? You was that? I get it. Ace, I like Ace.
Yeah, cause my thing was.
Oh, damn.
And
She cut me off saying I like the nigga.
and my nah, cause we ain't getting that off. But look,
I like the nigga.
Nah,
but let me just say this real quick. I'm gonna let you get your, and I'm gonna tell you why. I saw him one time at what was that fight they had, Murder Mook and stuff. I never spoke to him, but you know, to see somebody come home from jail and get to it, I like that. That's what I mean. But you know, him, even Jay Murder, like these guys with these aggressive type personalities, And I like Jay Murder. I do.
Fuck with Jay Murder.
I like him a lot.
I fuck
Bro,
with
like,
Jay Murder.
at first, it could throw you off.
Yeah,
Because when I went through the whole situation with ARP and stuff like that, even Show Off, I like these guys a lot when I meet them. At first, it threw me off. Like, me and Show Off met up 4 a.m.
Yeah, ready.
I said, you talking too much.
Yeah,
in Brooklyn. I ain't gonna lie, he was, I ain't gonna talk about his business. He was, we both held it down. I end up liking him from that. Like, he saw that, okay, and that's what I like about Show Off, because he could vouch and say, yo, you know what? You know, this man is, the personality online is just a character. Like, he's a man at the end of the day. And that's what I like about Show Off. Show Off acknowledged that, and he never had any disrespect from me, and vice versa. I got respect. Same thing with Jay Murder, but me and Jay Murder didn't end up like that. But I used to say, this nigga's too aggressive. I don't like it. Because these niggas, they think I'm a jokey joker. They gonna touch me and play. But then when you get to meet and talk to them, it's like, yo, you cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and same thing with Ace. I never spoke to him, but I felt like he came home, he got to it. I like that. But yeah, so he knew you had it on you, but
my thing was, I wasn't trying to pull up in a threatening manner. I wasn't trying to pull up, what's up now, you bitch ass nigga? So I wasn't on that. I was really like asking a genuine question. And I also see a bunch of niggas that saw. My whole thing is, if it is what it is, and it gets, I'm prepared for whatever. Once I seen that it wasn't that, immediately, like, it was like, yeah, I'm wilding. Immediately, like, if it wasn't what it was, then I probably took it to another situation now. You know what I mean?
So then what happened? Are you guys battling?
Yeah, we battling.
So tell us how it came about. Tell us how. I see something's going viral with you and him arguing online. Like you gotta walk me through that. It's in the notes. Shout out to Michelle's in the notes.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to fire her badly. Okay, I need to get rid of her.
Nah, she did her thing today. She did her thing today. So in the midst of all of that, it's a lot of rumblings happening behind the scenes through, you know, in battle rap. I'm a little out the loop, so I'm not knowing what's going on, but I get a call from P from URL, and P is like, yo, I'm just asking. I just need to know because I got an idea on how you guys can resolve this issue. Would you be down to battle him to resolve the issue? So my whole thing was, I'm not the nigga with the issue. There's nothing. I'm not gonna battle just to resolve something. If y'all want me to battle him, book me. Don't use the resolve the issue shit just to make me fold on something that that I'm gonna stand on as far as price or however that goes. Book me. Don't do that. So it was in the talks of that. So they was trying to figure out how they can make it happen, and so I gave them an option or a route that they could take. I'm like, well, look, I don't really want to battle next year anyway. I want to plan on falling back. So I'll do 2 battles for the rest of this year because this is 2020. I said I'll do 2. Let's lock them in. Let's lock both of them in. Cause I'm only doing this one if the other one is locked in. Cool. So there was a verbal agreement there. As time went on, the terms started changing. The terms was changing. It wasn't what I was feeling. It's like, nah. And then they trying to undermine the battle. Like, yo, it's not even that big of a battle. Then, because I even said, yo, I'll take them on volume. I'll just do the one battle. Just pay me what y'all was going to pay me for volume anyway. You know, volume is a big budget card. Pay me what y'all going to pay me for volume anyway. I'll take this nigga. Even though he don't deserve to be there. Fuck it. They telling me, nah, we don't want it. We don't want that battle. We don't want that. So I guess in the middle of all of this, he was under the impression that we was going to battle. So he's writing his rounds and all of that. So when it came to it, he found out ain't no battle happening. So now he gets frustrated. So now he goes around doing interviews, speaking on the situation. As he's speaking on the situation, the culture is picking up on his story. So now it's like, even without me saying anything, the culture is like, they really interested in this story. So it's like, all right. So then they call back with another offer, but it was still like way lower than, that my other contract said. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still way lower. Then I get a call from another league. So now I'm like, oh, people really want this battle to happen.
What other league?
RBE.
Oh, okay, ARP.
Yeah,
okay.
RBE, ARP. He wanted to book the battle.
Was the price good?
Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted. It was more than what URL was offering, but it wasn't what I wanted because
You couldn't work with URL. Couldn't work.
No, but listen, because there's a lot of things to that. So
Respect.
Ace ain't done enough to earn a JohnJohnDaDon battle on URL. So for it to happen on URL, niggas gotta pay for that. It gotta be worth my time for me to sit down and really think about, because he didn't put in no work. The only reason why we in this conversation is because he was talking crazy and it's something that happened outside of battle rap. So if we're gonna bring this over here, I'm still gonna get my worth, especially if I don't plan on battling like that anyway. So once I started seeing the culture was on it, nobody wanted to give me what I wanted. I know how to get what I want. So I'm gonna book it. Bring all that attention to Bullpen. Bring the whole shit to Bullpen. And we're going to make the biggest battle of the year.
So you paying yourself?
Definitely. And I'm probably going to make triple than what niggas is offering.
Of course.
G, hyper, G.
Of course.
G, don't reach for that man, G. G, don't do it.
He paying himself.
G, chill. Let me think.
All right.
G, yo.
Just in case.
So you spoke to him to battle then?
Yeah, I spoke to him. Well, really, I had, we got people in between because I'm trying to keep this shit as real as possible.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't want to be talking to him like shit is just cool because, you know what I mean? I don't want to be doing
Why
that.
nobody likes you, though? It's something you're doing, bro.
I'm just me, Flip. I'm just me.
It's something you're doing. Why nobody like you, man?
I don't got the answer like you don't got. Nobody got the answers. Nobody knows. Like, nobody knows.
They know.
I'm not doing nothing.
Big K and him said the exact same thing, and they two different type of battlers.
Nah, Big K and his stance was two different stances. Like, these niggas, I feel like these niggas is more of an envy thing. I don't think the Big K shit was just... Big K, he talks crazy, period, to people. So I don't think that was personal. With I just took it a certain way or whatever.
Say if he was he's defending his man. You threw his man, you violated.
Yeah, that's battle rap, though. So when you in an interview and you saying it ain't battle rap, why it ain't battle rap?
No, it is battle rap. Hold on. Shout out to Jack Boy. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
I help get him exposure. He'll say it.
So what?
Yeah. He's a good guy. But I'm just saying, like you threw his chair, you did all that embarrassing stuff. He went in the crowd and all that stuff. It's not funny.
He wanted the battle.
It's not funny.
Yo, you switched that real quick.
I don't think it's funny now because that's crazy. So he
try to find
defended
this,
his
man.
man. You threw the chain into the crowd. Then after that, you did that. Then they had some type of freezing frames, all type of crazy stuff. Then after that, he went in the crowd. After that, he didn't fit it turned into a y'all don't like my man.
I ain't gonna laugh.
Y'all don't like a Jack Boy man like that.
Let me see. Let me try to get this. I got what's going on.
What round you threw? What round you threw his chain over?
The second round is what ended him. The second round is that's what ended him. It was over before I even pulled the chain out. The chain was just too much, and he damn near had a nervous breakdown.
That's not fun.
Dead serious though. Did he not? You seen it? Black Wealth.
What did it say?
Black Wealth.
Don't do that. I don't like that. It's not funny. Oh, you got the chain. So at 34 minutes, at 34 minutes and 49 seconds, you got the chain.
Yeah.
So you had this whole thing planned. He's a nice guy though, man. Did you ever speak to him why y'all Nah. Did you ever speak to him after?
Yeah, I spoke to him a few times. Jack cool, man.
He's a good guy. Yeah, he cool.
I ain't got no issues with Jack. Of course, like if he still feels some type of way about me, like I understand because that was kind of crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
So why you didn't book him on your lead?
I would, but the funny thing is, Jack tried out for Bullpen before. That's what really started the whole issue between. This is why Jack really ain't like me from jump. He tried out for Bullpen. He choked. He you know what I mean? He choked and lost, but he felt entitled to I guess a spot on Bullpen because I don't know, you know what I mean? But we just I don't know, but once he
Yeah, he battled. I mean, he tried. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I remember
Said
that
he
too.
tries.
Nah, he did. Like,
he really did.
you know what I'm saying? So,
It just
Yeah.
didn't work out. That I mean, if you choke, and
Then
that was when we had that certain tournament.
yeah. And then once he
Like,
got
he
down
would-
with
yeah,
another
yeah.
league, then he was just on some anti-bullpen shit. Then he started posting fake contracts saying we putting niggas on these weird ass contracts. So he was just trying to start wild rumors and all of that. But I wouldn't be opposed to booking Jack on Bullpen, to be honest with you now. Like, I wouldn't be opposed because his style, I think he got a unique style.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? And I you know,
They went crazy when you threw the chain, bro.
yeah, that
They about
was
to what about what the?
yeah, that was different.
Yeah, it was. I remember. He jumped in the crowd. My man, he was there. I like Jack Boy. Yeah, I'm going out in the blaze of glory.
Yeah.
He went out. He did some Avastar shit. Everybody going down. The whole ship going down. He jumped into the crowd. All
He
that.
tried to go fight somebody in the crowd. He tried to go fight somebody in the
But
crowd.
you know. But I think that I think you should book him. I do.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that
I
you know. Cause you're a professional. You know what happened and stuff like that.
yeah.
The show, you know. I think you should.
Yeah, but I don't know if he feels some type of way about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Respect.
know. You know what I mean?
No, he's
I
a good
don't
guy.
know if he feels some type of way about me.
He's a good guy. So Ace now. So Ace, what's the arguing on live about? Is that just to sell the battle? What happened there?
I mean, yeah, because he's speaking on the situation, but he's trying to flip it a certain way. So his thing was, now that the battle is booked, he's not in the same conversation with me as far as battle rap goes. So he can't speak on anything battle rap. He can't get on camera and say, I'm gonna beat John John. He can't get on camera and say that because the culture would kill him. Like, nah, you ain't, no way. So he got to make the conversation about something else. So he's taking an incident and he's trying to basically build the narrative around this particular incident. So that's what that is. And every time I see him online lying about something, then I'm just like, I'm gonna clear the air just to, you know what I mean, before niggas run with this story that he's trying to put out there.
And what's the story he's putting out there, if you don't mind me asking?
Because for one, he's saying when I pulled up, he tried to walk towards me and I walked off, and that's false. He's trying to say wasn't nobody around because I said it was 20 to 30 niggas outside, and it was. You know what I mean? And then it's back and forth. Somebody sent me footage of what happened. It is like, I just don't want to post it because I feel like that'll be some corny shit. Like, you know, I don't want to post it, but
Somebody sent you footage of what happened?
yeah, somebody sent me footage of what
I
happened.
don't believe it.
I'll show you to you before we get over. I'll show it to you, but it
I'm
shows
not showing it on here.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't want to put it out, but everything he's saying as far as him walking closer to me, the footage,
Let me see it.
that's false. He's saying it wasn't 20 niggas outside. I got the footage. Like,
Let me see it. I ain't showing the camera. I'm gonna see my reaction. It's so funny, y'all. Yeah.
You're a funny guy sometimes, no?
No, cause you just try to hype John.
Nah, cause he.
That's it.
so yeah, someone just push play.
It's not no porno stuff, right?
It ain't no audio because whoever was recording was in the car, but they see what's going on.
Okay, press play. All right. Somebody in the car. I see. What's it? Sirens? No. Who's that? Who's that right there in the gray shirt?
And the gray shirt to the right,
Yeah.
that's me.
So you're across the street.
Yeah.
So you're asking what's going on.
Yeah, he's over there, and then he gonna end up walking off with his head down that he said he didn't do. You're gonna see he did not walk no steps closer to me. As soon as he walk off, you're gonna see 20 niggas over there, 10 steps away.
Yes, there are a lot of people.
10 steps away.
But he probably went to go get. situated.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, you over here playing game. You had somebody. This is a girl in the car. It's your car. You had somebody recording. You're a slick guy.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I don't play no
yeah.
games like that. I don't play games like
You
that.
play that for real?
Nah, I don't play like that. That shit wasn't playing. Somebody sent me that. I don't play like that. I wasn't there for that. Because even after that, I wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't want to talk.
No, I'm saying I didn't. That wasn't for clout. That wasn't to be around because I would have been put that out. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we ain't
Like,
doing
that
that.
ain't,
That's
yeah,
not
I
battle
ain't
rap.
doing
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
not
just
battle
got that in the middle of all of this. Somebody sent it to me. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna use that as a prop for the battle?
Nah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to, but it's narratives going out there to where it's like people
John, I saw it.
speaking it.
Nobody walked towards nobody. That's it.
Exactly. And how many niggas was outside?
It was a couple of niggas. It was more than 10.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
More
like,
than
so
20.
niggas is trying to.
But you don't never know. He probably went. He from the streets. He went to jail. He probably like, I gotta get situated. I would have
mean,
did that
yeah,
if I said,
yeah.
"Oh, you playing? Hold on. Oh, yeah. You good? You got it."
Yeah. Man.
Look at this. You'll tell if you look at the
ain't nothing
tiles.
wrong
You look at
with
the
that.
tiles carefully. You'll tell.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is the only reason why I'm saying is because the story he's trying to put out. Ain't nothing wrong with what he did. It's just what you trying to put out there. This footage shows you lying. All this, I try to get closer to him to get to this. No, you didn't, bro. You didn't, my nigga. I was trying to see what was going on, my nigga. You walked off with your head down after saying what you mean 1,000 times. And there's niggas out there. You talk about they way down the block. No, nigga, you took 3 steps and you could see clear as a bunch of niggas over there. I don't know who's with who. I don't know what's going on. I just pulled up.
What was your real quick? What's your what's the battle that you won that you didn't have yet?
A battle that I wanted was the surf battle, but I'm not sure if I'm even that interested in it anymore.
Oh God, why? Because he choked and stuff. Yes.
Nah, I just think it's just too dragged out now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the animosity is not there. Like, if you realize before, the shit that Surf would be talking shit about me crazy, but now it's in a situation where things have flipped. He can't even talk shit about me because the coach will be on his ass like, nah, you can't say nothing about John right now.
That's what's wrong with y'all. The culture. The culture is what have you done for me lately? This is one of the things I didn't like about the culture.
Yeah.
I watched the culture turn his back on somebody the next day after praising them just off of something.
Always.
And they take away the accolades and the culture was the first. This culture is the first people to take away people's stripes.
Yeah.
They're like the people that took away Louis Armstrong medals. Yeah, it's them. I think that's what the culture does, and I have an issue with it. I do have an issue with it.
Yeah.
I have a big issue with it. I do. The culture is
Nah, that is what they do, though.
they do. So that's what I'm saying. So Surf choked a couple of times. Does that take away from what he did? No, but he do need to get a little more serious. Not that. I'd like to see that battle. That's the battle that you wanted.
Yeah, that's a battle I wanted just because of the shit that he was talking for so long. Like, he was a nigga that was on the hit list. It's like, you've been talking so crazy, I want to violate you, so you can't talk crazy about me no more. But now, he can't talk crazy about me no more. He don't. Like, he don't.
JC should talk crazy.
JC should talk. This nigga is crazy.
Yo.
I want to put that on your joint.
Yo, you stupid. Yo, so what mainstream artists would you want to battle? Like what
Mainstream
artists
artists?
you want to battle? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was the whole thing with me and Banks for a second. Cause he said something on a live or something like I'll cook John, but he was just
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, he was just talking shit. But I don't know, man. I don't really be looking at the mainstream niggas like battle rappers, cause that's not the niggas I be wanting to battle. I be wanting competition. I don't want like. Not to say, like, well, I really feel like mainstream niggas just battling right now, that's not competition.
Cassidy would bust your ass, right?
Nah, never.
About Eminem?
Nah, I don't think, nah. M got a battle a few times. Like, I think M could figure it out after one battle. Yeah. I think his next battle, I think he will figure it out faster than a lot of mainstream
he probably
niggas.
will, yeah.
He'll figure it out faster.
You know, you're not interested in battling Cassidy and stuff like that?
Nah.
You wouldn't be, because the way his raps.
It's just, nah, I ain't interested in battling Cass. Like, unless he come out and say he want to battle me like Reed Dollars did or something like that, then it's like, all right, well, this is Cassidy. And he calling me out, I got to come outside.
What about Khan?
Nah, I wouldn't battle Khan. Khan, my man. I can't, like, ain't no, like, feeling in my heart to really just want to violate Khan. Like, Khan, my guy.
You should mean violate him.
Like,
or him violate you. Get that nigga Khan! I'm gonna get you the moment. Get that nigga Khan! Jay Black wanted to battle you.
Who, Jay Black? Yeah, he always talking crazy.
You never give him a 1 round.
He's scared of that. He's scared of that.
He ain't scared of that.
We were just on Champion
he was
yesterday. I
just
just tried to say, yo,
talking
get
about
1 round. He like, man.
Because he owe me more. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm cooked you.
Huh?
Because he cooked you.
He ain't cooked me. He did good. He ain't cooked me. He went longer than me, man.
Y'all never seen that battle?
I saw it.
Yeah. That battle was hard, though.
He went longer than me, bro.
Yeah, he did. That battle was hard.
I ran some stuff past you.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a
Yeah,
fact. I sparred with you.
Yeah. I ran some stuff past you. Yeah, you my man. That's what
Yeah, it is for. I said, yo, play, you got some shit.
I feel he would. I feel, shout, I want to give him his flowers though, because I feel that, he took the whole media thing and battle rap, to a next level. So I gotta give him his credit.
Yeah.
But I feel like him representing the culture the way he represents it, you gotta follow the rules. You went longer than me. Give me my
You went back to that.
You gotta follow. You have to. Like, you know what, Flip? I bet we're gonna do 3 minutes on top.
So you lost? You admitting the loss? You lost?
I mean, he went longer than me.
So you admit a loss?
I mean, he went longer.
Yeah, the hypocrisy, right?
Yeah.
Contradiction, right?
I think he just flipped the script on you, man.
Did you lose?
Gino!
Did you
Gino!
Word.
Oh, man.
G, don't do it. G, come on, it's me, bro.
Yeah.
He cool, man.
Oh, G, he ain't cool, man. He against your man, G.
Cool, man.
He not cool. Say that to me, man.
He flipped the script on you, man. He got you, sucker.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that we didn't get? First of all, shout out to the whole Bullpen battle. Can you shout some people out from Bullpen real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I want to shout out the whole Bullpen. I want to shout out, of course, my partner Slick Will. Shout out to Harriet. Shout out to Harriet. She helped us run the whole situation. Shout out to all the battlers, man. I don't want to start saying names and forget a lot of people. But just shout out to all the bulls, though. Shout out to all the bulls. Loso got a battle coming up tomorrow. Kings and Queens, URL. Versus Vixen. That, you know what I mean? And March 20th, Fade, man. I'm coming outside, Bullpen Battle League. I'm going to cook this nigga Ace Amin. If there's any tickets left, go ahead and go get them. Them shits is going crazy. They might be out. I don't know. Go check. But if not, we got the pay-per-view on Dice FM. Hopefully, my good brother Flip could put that in the description box.
I got you.
Below.
I got
you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get that, man. Y'all get that. Follow Bullpen Battle League on Caffeine, too. Shout out Bullpen Battle League on Caffeine. Follow Bullpen Battle League. Follow JohnJohnDaDon on Caffeine, too. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m., all of the above. But yeah, man, we working.
Give out your social media. You gave it out already?
JohnJohnDaDon on Instagram. My Twitter is hacked. Got to get that back. I know it got the verified check, but it ain't me.
Damn.
It ain't me. But I'm still on IG. Follow Bullpen Battle League on Instagram. Follow Bullpen Battles on Twitter.
Salute, man. Shout to the homie, man. JohnJohnDaDon.
And I ain't lose to no fucking JC. fuck
You
them
better,
comments.
I watched that shit in the plane.
Fuck them comments.
Yo, man, dope episode. You know, salute
Dope.
to the whole team in here. Shout to the bros, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Yo, stop smiling at me, bro. Let me do my thing over here, man. Chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Rome one time. You know, be cool. The merch coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the All Even podcast. My man Barry Grant Jr. Salute. Picky Eater season 4. We just filmed the episode today too. We just finished filming. Shout out to Cypher Sounds. We had Cypher Sounds in the episode.
That's dope.
Legendary Cypher Sounds. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time.
Don't get gas.
Don't get gas. Had a great time. Funny dude, man. Real cool. You know, it was a great episode. We had some. I ain't gonna tell you all that. Gotta stay tuned. Picky Eater. You know what I'm saying? Michelle one time to Bill and Basco. What up?
Queens Flip URL TV.tv. I said that on purpose. Like I always say, I don't care. You know, I gotta go. I have a flight.
Facts. You gotta get out of here now, boy.
Shit, I got a flight too.
Lock your doors, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. If you see a nigga like John in your lawn, don't be afraid to use a firearm because he has one on his arm.